divvy this on up. You play.
Oh, that's just beautiful. I like those. Feels right.
Dun, dun, dun,
Beep boop.
dun. This is the one time we're not all talking.
Yeah, right.
We were quiet.
We aren't mid conversation.
Hello, Twitch people.
Hi, everybody.
There's like 4 people. I think it's all us. Hello,
That's
us.
fine. Hello, us.
I think Radika might be here. I was looking in the...
Hey.
And Vilmango is here, too.
Hello.
We have a couple people.
Well,
Hello,
hello, people.
It was nice to see you.
Oh my god. Radika's in the user list.
Yeah.
Hello.
Wait, is Radika here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Well, anyway, hello. This is Functions and Dragons. We are an actual play D&D live stream with some tech and tech adjacent folks where we hang out, slay some baddies, and just generally have a good time. Also, I wrote this down this time. You can't tell.
Ooh, I love it.
Very professional.
So, last episode, our lovely players visited some farmers, learned that those farmers were having their supplies stolen and razed by bandits,
That's right.
and then decided to help them transport the goods into the city and deal with the bandits. On the way to the city, you were all ambushed by the bandits, but fought back. That's all right. You can do it quick. You're almost dead anyway.
I'm unconscious in the wagon, so who cares? I'm holding up my...
So yeah, they were ambushed by the bandits, fought back. The first wave they took pretty quick work of, and they regrouped, kind of were deciding on their next steps when a hulking bandit lord called out to them and then attacked once more.
That's right.
Y'all fought pretty fiercely, but Ericos ended up going down in the fray, and Erisea, pissed off about the desecration of the staff that her mother carved her, stabbed the bandit lord through the eye with said staff,
Through the eye.
which was pretty badass,
The ultimate boot.
if I do say so myself. Yeah, and that's where we left off.
Oh, and we leveled up.
And we leveled
Yes,
up.
and you all leveled up. We are now level 4, and we're getting to the part where you all are kind of just gods.
So,
Quickly approaching-
here. Metagame question.
Yes.
When you level up, you get more health.
Yes.
I was at 0 health. Am I now at...
Technically-
Yeah.
Yes, technically you
I'm
do
at
go
8.
up because you gain those hit points. Yeah. So
So I stab the guy through the eyeball and then just immediately somehow know these new spells.
yep, the experience orbs pop out of his
Inspiration.
head.
Yeah.
You just get
Scatter
so
orb.
inspired by
You
it.
just gotta pick yours
Like,
up.
it just
Yeah.
calls back all of the memories of the past back at you, and you feel gratitude for living.
That
And
is
you learn
Closer
the
to
spells
nature.
one of my
somehow.
favorite parts about D&D leveling is that it's just like it's so like absolute. It's like you are now this level and you know this thing. It's like a video
Yeah.
game, but it doesn't make any sense.
I became a chef.
Life emanated from the bottom up, and a little new number appeared on the top of your head.
Yeah. Your clothes kind of upgraded themselves a little bit. And you
Ericos just kind of
handle-
snaps to like, oh, good job.
Yeah.
Wait, can we do a magical gold transformation though?
Oh,
Like all of
Oh,
us?
please, yes.
I cast,
Perfect.
I cast minor illusion of all of the sparkles around us.
I like it too because like Ash took wizard, and so he just
Nah.
like you killed this guy, and he was like, oh yeah,
I know
I can do
magic.
It's very like the Matrix when he's just like I know
Yeah,
kung fu.
Show.
Anyway, yeah. So we open back on the scene of the wagon. Ericos, alive now, having awakened in what appears to be some sort of magical, vigor. And that you are surrounded by all these dead bandits,
Ooh.
and one that you tied up and knocked unconscious. So, what would you like to
That's
do?
right, I forgot.
Loot.
Yeah. Okay.
I should have known.
Ericos is a mess right now. He's like,
Yeah, so we ended the last session on you needing to tell us how much gold and fancy magical items we just acquired from all of the steps.
That's where we left off.
Yeah.
That is in Ruby's mind. All right, yeah, give me 1 sec.
Are
Pull up
these
my loot
bodies like
tables.
all on the road? Should we at least move them out of the road? Do we need to move them to get
They'll
by?
be lighter to carry if we loot them first.
I do not disagree.
I mean, should Talita sling one over his back and carry it again?
Oh, to the bar table.
Yeah.
All right. So, cool. Yeah, you find about. So you're just looting all the bodies.
I mean, yes.
Okay. cool.
Starting with the ones that look the richest, or like they have stuff hanging from them, like any fancy like rings, necklaces.
I want to loot
etc.
the guy who got
Boots.
stabbed in the eye.
I want some nice boots, some leather boots.
I
Extra
mean, yeah,
polished.
they have. None of their stuff is like all that nice. You do find around 90 gold,
Dang.
and about 600 silver.
Wow.
Simeon, you're usually the one doing the math.
So we
So,
each get 100 silver.
90 gold, 600 silver
That divides, right?
is
150 gold each? No, wait, I'm 15. Yep. I can do math. No, I can't do math. I'm going to shut up now.
9 gold, 100 silver.
That's why I never speak numbers.
9 gold.
I was just always guessing numbers.
Oh, sorry,
That's
not.
not 9 gold.
There's 6
Because
of
there's
us.
6 of us.
Yep, 15 gold.
I was
100
right.
silver.
It's 15, not 150. But
Yeah.
This is going
This
well.
is going well. And the music is perfect for this, like, actually. How much?
I mean, yeah. After looting all of the bodies, we would probably do something about the unconscious person. Do we want to wait here on the open road where more bandits can find us, or like drag this person somewhere to question?
Real quick, also, you find a few potions of healing. There's a few more things
Whoa.
I just haven't told you yet.
Oh, snap.
Just
Oh,
normal,
okay.
regular healing.
Get
And
those
so,
to Ericos.
yeah, you find 3 potions of healing. And I mean, there's like random doodads and stuff, but I don't know if you really want those. And
Depends on
you-
what they
yeah,
are.
doodads.
I mean-
I mean,
just like
I love
the
doodads.
artificer might be interested in doodads as well.
Mhm.
Oh, the other thing that you find on the big guy is a scroll. Sealed.
Talita opens it.
Talita! I tried to stop him.
Uh,
I tried to stop him before he
It
rips the
erupts
scroll
into
open.
a fireball.
Yeah.
It's
Poison.
some kind of magical formula. It's a spell scroll.
Awesome.
You'll have to get it identified to tell what it is.
Okay.
he already
puts it in
knows.
his
This is a spell
pouch.
scroll.
I would like to find the piece of my staff that asshole cut off.
Okay.
Please. Can I
Uh,
do that?
You find it pretty easily. It just
Okay.
it was a very clean swipe that just kind of cut like the end off almost perfectly.
Okay. The rest of my staff is not very clean right now, though, so I'll wait on that till we get back and I can wash it. Just want to make
Yeah.
sure that I have both pieces.
A little covered in blood currently. So cool.
Some brain matter.
Just a little. It's all good. Great. And what now would you like to do?
Who's taking the health potions?
Uh,
I know Ericos needs one.
yeah, for sure.
Who
Who can heal?
Let's see. I'm at 27 out of 45. So I don't really need one right now, I don't think.
Oh, well, you leveled up.
I feel
so-
like Rui would try to take them
45
all,
hit.
even though she doesn't need them.
Wait a second. Are we taking a short rest?
we haven't decided yet.
Or okay, because I can cook
Are
us.
you?
I can cook us treats.
Ooh. Well,
I mean,
feel like
are they gonna
I
be?
feel like my HP didn't go up when we leveled.
Hmm.
It should have.
Yeah,
You might
I
check
thought
that.
so too.
I think in D&D Beyond you have to tell it to do it.
Okay.
I think there's a thing for that.
So do we regain full health or?
You gain
hit
the
points.
health of the
Yeah.
hit die that you have basically.
Okay.
So like whatever
I
if
think
you
mine
go
worked.
up basically anytime in D&D that your max health goes up, your base health goes up as well. So, like, it's always proportional.
Okay.
Yeah, like I got 6 hit points for this level, so I added 6 back to the hit points that I have, because like you've lost X amount, but now you have more, right?
hmm
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
no,
exactly.
I just it seemed low, but it looks like I just don't have a lot of hit points.
You are a druid. I mean, that's
I am a druid.
pretty standard druid wise. Cool. What would you like to do now?
Well, let's drag.
Is the person
these-
still asleep
Y-
after the short
yeah.
rest?
Oh, we didn't. Oh, we're going to.
Did we take a short rest? We hadn't decided that yet.
Oh,
I think we should just load him up into the cart and get back to town.
Yeah, we don't want more showing up.
Yeah, I guess so. Or maybe, yeah, that makes sense. We can rest once we're in the city, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
so are we getting back to the tavern or just the city in general?
Well, we got to get this.
And probably to the tavern if you're gonna be questioning thoroughly this person. Probably want to have some privacy.
Yeah, well, but we have this cart of produce and goods from the farm. We have to get this to the city guard first as well and let them know of what's been going on, right? So we did promise to do that.
I mean, I would expect the city guard to be like at the very entrance of the town.
Yeah, I'm sure we could talk to those guard and
Right.
see. Or how did we even? Oh, that's right, because we just went out to the farmers, so the city guard doesn't know we're bringing this food. Yeah, I imagine we could talk to the guards at the gate, and they could point us in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's head for the city. Does that sound good? Does anyone need a health potion before we go, or healing? Do we have any healing? Oh yeah, there it goes.
Right here.
There it goes.
Give me the good stuff.
What are you at, Jonathan?
8.
Oh,
I am at the amount that my hit dice just increased my health by. But I'm still deciding what I want to take. Sorry. I will do this. I need to take a peek. Anyway, yes. How much do I heal from my health potion? I'm at the one.
Yep. 2d4 plus 2.
Let me finish this and then I'm going to save button. Autosave? I guess it autosaves. All right, let's see what my health is now. 2d4 plus 4, you said?
Yes. 2d4 plus 2.
That's what a healing potion does.
Oh
Have
no!
you seen those cool little flasks, the little healing potion dice sets? I want to get those so bad.
Yeah, they're
super
cool.
cute.
Like heal 4.
Did you roll 2 1s?
I did.
Oh.
I did. Well, hey, I haven't
maybe
spent- I
take
haven't spent my hit dice.
another one.
Yeah, right.
I can't spend my hit dice
Aw.
today. I haven't done that yet. Is that listed on the sheet?
Don't we have
anymore?
to take a short rest for you to be able to use a hit die?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I got 5 more points for leveling to my lay on hands. I lay on hands.
Oh, there we
myself
go.
5 more. Alright, now I have no more lay on hands. Using all the paladin stuff. I'm at nearly half health here, friends.
There you go.
I can take maybe 1 or 2 hits. The tank is weak.
Suddenly, a giant barrel out of the woods.
Oh.
Don't tempt me.
Please don't tempt them.
Cool. Yeah. So you're headed back.
Yeah,
Great.
let's do it.
Yeah. So you're fairly alert on your way back. Though nothing else really seems to happen. Seemingly, those were the bandits that were causing problems for the farmers. As you roll up to the town or to the city, you approach the eastern gate, and there are a few guards standing there.
I wave them down.
What's up?
Yeah, and we bring the who's on this wagon? Who's steering this wagon?
I'm driving the wagon.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So I guess.
I think we need to keep the bandit though. We don't want to turn him over.
I mean, they might ask us questions about who the heck that is. Will they believe us?
I think we should just tell them who it is and
I
say
mean,
that we
okay, I
want
do have
questions from
persuasion
them.
7.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
I have
everything's covered with a tarp, right? So if we just have to take the supplies,
yeah. That's a
okay,
good
we don't
idea.
have
that
to
works.
show them, and then we can drop him off at the Wyvern, and then take it.
It's a great
Yeah, let's do
idea.
that.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I just run over and approach one of the guards and ask them. We're delivering some food from the farms in the south. We were wondering where we should be taking this.
Boy, they finally got their shit together, eh?
You could say so.
I think we got their shit
Yeah.
together.
Jerk.
Well, those usually get taken to Nihilus, the farming salesman here in town. He handles distribution.
All right.
Can you point us where?
Yeah. We'd be most
Yeah,
appreciative.
he gives you directions and
All right.
tells you. It's the shop where Erisea got the news about this quest.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, Nihilus. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nihilus.
I know where he is.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alright.
If you're a fan, are you a nihilist?
Ah.
I am.
Left made it for me.
That's awesome. All right. So yeah, I guess we head towards Nihilus.
Yep, he's fairly close to the Wyvern, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
Not too far. Yeah,
All right,
he's just
so-
over in the Artisan District.
I'll get the cart over to the Wyvern. Who wants to take the bandit in?
I don't mind being. I'll take the bandit to the wyvern if anybody else wants to help out or go back and rest up.
Yep.
I can help you.
Oh,
Wrapping
I wanna
him
go
up
with
also
Erisea.
on the way. Just
just no stabbing
for bruises
just
and
yet.
extra. Okay.
Just
okay.
yet. Let's
Well, I-
just yet.
Oh, okay. I'm not.
How about just me and Mara take the cart to Nihilus's, and everybody else can
Okay.
go back
Yeah.
home.
Sounds
I'll
good.
drop you guys off.
All right. Yeah. So we'll disembark from the wagon, grab the bandit. Talita, would you mind?
He's like starting to kind of squirm a little bit. Like he's definitely waking up.
I go.
Been a few
I
hours.
give him a nice
I was
punch in
gonna
the
say,
face.
yeah. Also, I was gonna say, I go around and knock him out, but Ruby could beat me to it.
No, I want you both to do it at the exact same time.
Roll an
Oh,
attack.
that's an. Oh, acrobatics.
Non-lethal.
Attack.
Non-lethal.
Is it one of the?
It would just be a d20 plus your attack, your melee bonus.
Where can I find that?
It'll be in, like your actions.
Yeah, the end
do
of unarmed
unarmed
strike.
strike.
It might show up under your actions on D&D Beyond.
So is it for hit or damage?
For hit first.
That's a 4.
Go ahead and roll damage. Well, actually, you don't need to roll damage. You're just trying to knock this dude back out.
I mean, I just rolled damage. It said 0 because my damage is 0. Like I do 0 damage. Like I have no muscle power whatsoever.
Yeah, so
So
Ruby,
it doesn't hurt him.
Ruby trying to
give him a
really
little
intimidate
slap.
This guy comes up and just goes to punch him in the face and just like lightly taps him on the jaw, but like nothing really
I'm like,
happens.
I say, Ruby,
like very animated, very animated.
I say, Ruby, let me actually try something. And I go up and put my.
Okay, try.
Yeah, I put.
I don't think I highly doubt that you can actually do any better work than what I just did right now.
It's-
But go ahead.
Okay,
shade.
fair enough, fair enough. Instead of punching this person, I put my hand on them and I move my hand in a certain motion and try and cast sleep on them.
Cool.
Is
Yeah.
that motion pressing down on their nose?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what he-
When the fighter casts sleep.
No, it's like yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I think sleep has a somatic and a
I think material as
Yes.
well. Sand, right?
Yep. Sand, rose petals, or a cricket.
Oh.
So, you just want to carry a live cricket with you at any point, and that's fine too. Cool. Go ahead and roll 5d8 for me.
13, 14, 15, 19.
Cool. Yeah, so you kind of put your hand up to the sky, draw like a circle, and then push your hand forward, and a little bit of this mystical purple energy kind of seeps out of your hands. Doesn't seem as strong as you would have expected it to, but it definitely like latches on and puts him to sleep, and he passes out.
Ash just looks at his hand and just like looks pretty apprehensive and nervous, but at the same time very happy with himself. Well, that worked. Cool. He's asleep now. All right. I guess we can head back to the Wyvern.
Sweet. Yeah. So you get him in, and where are you gonna take him?
How are we right now hiding him from the guards?
Oh, crap, we didn't hide
Is he
him.
like in a sack or something?
He was like under a tarp that.
Yeah, but like we already
I thought we
separated.
put him on
didn't we?
Talita's back.
No, I.
Yeah, you did.
I dropped you guys off from the cart.
Oh,
like I pulled up
that's
to
right.
the
That's
Wyvern,
right. So we're like out the front door.
removed him from the
Okay.
cart. Yeah.
So as you unload this body that is starting to squirm a little bit from the back of the cart, you see a few guards down the road who kind of look your way and just shake their heads and turn and walk away. Like they do not
That's
get
some
paid
shitty guards,
enough
right?
for
Yeah.
this shit.
We're in the shitty part of town.
And it's the city of crime. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not gonna get it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's so funny.
Cool. Yeah, you get him inside. No worries. Nobody stops you. You where are you gonna take him?
Throw him on the bar.
Are we? What time is it? Are we open?
Aren't there
Is it the
customers
middle
right
of
now?
the day?
Yeah, the customers are probably like, "Fuse here, just throwing people in the bar."
It is the middle of the day, though the bar is not
then it's fine.
super crowded.
Well, then there's plenty of room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do you think Talita cares?
No.
yeah,
Absolutely not.
Other question.
I grab the bandit off the bar, and get them like seated up, I guess, wherever the closest place there's a wall where we can sit them up. And then I'm gonna, I guess, y'all ready? Should I wake them? Okay. And then I'm just,
I mean, tie them up even further. Just
that's
in
a good
case.
idea. Yeah, we
Like
should grab some
extra?
rope and bind them.
They're very probably like completely tied right now, but let's just like tie it also to the chair or to the counter or something that is even more difficult to
Yeah,
get
something
out
that
of.
makes it a lot harder to avoid a knife.
I was just about to say no casual
I
stabbing
didn't say
until
anything.
we're ready.
Okay.
Only
No, I
formal
think that's
stabbing.
fine. We'll tie their foot to the table, and then that should, because they're already bound, right? I believe.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I grab some rope and tie bandit leg to the table.
Cool.
All right.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, natural 20. What does that? I don't know
Alright.
what that is. Was my bonus probably not high. I guess,
I think it's dexterity, so whatever your dex is. But
sleight of hand +1. Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
21.
that's not bad. Cool. So yeah, yep. You managed
Tying
to time up,
knots out
no
here.
problem. Yeah. So he's secure,
Alright.
and you know it, as opposed to the alternative, which is he's not secure, and you know it.
Awesome. Very cool. Yeah. All right. He's tied.
Cool.
I mean, he might still go somewhere, but the table will go with them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wanna wake
So
him up?
I just start, just like, not like super, not Ruby level rough, but I'm definitely smacking him around,
Just
trying
slap
to wake him up.
Yeah, as soon as you do, he kind of like groggily is like, oh, what? Ooh. Well, where?
Morning.
Good morning. Where am I?
And then I give him one or two
Rise and
final
shine,
more
beautiful.
things. I say, we'll ask the questions around here. You don't worry about where you are right now.
Oh. His eyes go wide as he realizes that he is not where he is expecting to be, and you are not the people that he was expecting to wake up to.
Well, who's got questions for this here bandit? What do we want to know? I like it. Side huddle. We should have asked this before we woke him up.
We dove in too quickly.
What do we need from the bandit? We want to know, like, what do we want to know?
Was the band that we just met, the people that we just met,
Yeah.
all of them, or are there more?
It's the Joker. Okay, I cannot look at that chat right now. Okay. Yeah. Like, the bandit leader? Who are they working for? Definitely, who are they working for?
Where is the location that they were gathering in? Who gave the orders?
Yeah. Why are they messing with the farmers? Let's start there. All right, this is good. I walk back over and smack him one more time for good measure. All right.
I really hope somebody was recording
I
the
got
questions.
it. I got
or,
it. So I
writing
grab
it down.
him kind of shirt collar-ish.
He's
Oh, go ahead.
he's only got 1 hit point.
Oh,
Maybe
right. Well,
don't
these are
hit him.
yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. So yeah, I just kind of grab a hold. Yeah, it's just a little smacking around, a casual smacking. Yeah, I grab him and I say, first thing is, who hired you to mess with the farmers?
Hey, who are you?
And one more time,
We're the one asking questions.
Casual smacking ensues. Yeah.
Another casual slapping. From
Yeah,
me.
I let Ruby do it though. Ruby.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. He is
Ruby?
fully awake at this point.
Okay.
Ruby, put your knife back in your sheath.
Yeah.
This is the last time we're gonna tell
How
you.
did you know that my other arm was behind my back grabbing my dagger?
Ruby, we've been traveling with you for at least a day now.
Yeah.
At least one.
No, listen, you're not asking questions. Right now we want answers, and everything that comes out of your mouth better be an answer. And now I motion to Ruby to pull her dagger. Intimidation level up. Don't stab.
Right.
Just show. Just brandish.
All right. Make me a intimidation check.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. Oh no, my intimidation is not
Or-
good.
Did you say Ruby or me?
Ash.
Okay.
I got you back if this doesn't go well for you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's just like
No, it went great.
me and Ruby sound
Well,
similar,
great.
and Pete and
No, that was
OK sound
sarcastic.
similar. I
Sorry.
always confuse these.
I got a 5.
So I will say that because
But
you
I'm the one with dagger. I'm supposed
yeah.
to be intimidating.
Oh, okay,
go ahead
okay.
and take it with advantage, Kurt. Since Ruby's helping you with this action.
Okay. Well, that's a lot better. That's a 21.
Okay. Cool. So as you kind of threaten him, he kind of looks at you. He has this moment of no, who the fuck are you? And then he sees Ruby back there with a dagger, just eyes wide, I'm gonna fucking kill you. he's like, oh, sorry, what was the
Now
question?
listen closely. Who hired you to mess with the farmers?
I mean, no one hired us. We're just bandits.
Shit. Well, there goes all my follow-up questions. And I push him down and I call for another side huddle.
Was the people who attacked us all of them, or are there more of you somewhere in the forest?
That's a very good question. All right, so then I go back over and I grab him again. Are there more of you, or was that everyone who attacked us in the forest?
Oh, don't worry. Soon I'll be sure to get you back.
Al or Earl?
I mean,
Did you
I
say
take
Al?
out the dagger again.
You messed with the wrong bandit group here. Thunar, our boss, he never leaves a man behind.
Oh.
I
mean,
walk
you're
up
not
to the
being
guy.
alive right now. You do understand that we can just kill you.
Wait,
I kind of just shove past and just grab this guy by the collar, just slap him and go, where is he?
yes, the Batman level.
I think
I
I
can't.
killed your boss. There is a pretty large possibility that is the case. If you
can't
weren't
help
there because you were not awake, but we did kill that dude.
Yeah.
Rolled an
I think
18
your
on
boss's
intimidation, by the
eyeball
way,
is
for
still
doing
on
that.
the end of Aracea's staff. if you mean this
We
guy?
can do DNA
Talita-
testing on it, make sure that it's the same thing.
He
Talita is just standing there shaking his head. Like full Tortle hand face palm shaking his head.
yeah. So as you kind of say all these things to him all at once, he's like grinning at this point because he's realized that like somebody's gonna come fuck you up, and then he's just kind of like, oh,
We killed them all.
Thunars.
By the way, just to the
Yeah.
point, he does not have his clothes on, so he can't kill himself.
I totally forgot about that. Did strip him
You
down
stripped
to
him.
his
You stripped him. Oh,
Like even when he was transported on I forgot the name of it, on the thing that moves like a car, but it's not a car. That thing.
Cart.
Like when we transported him, like he already didn't have clothes on, just for
The guard
security.
saw us throw
So
a basically naked
what you're
person
saying-
on the back of a turtle and take them inside.
I mean, the underwear can stay. Just like the rest of it, were potentially the potion that he can take to end the life should be there.
Okay, so
what you're saying is Talita took a naked
I
man.
just saw Colin's face like Louis
Threw him on the
mischievous, so I'm just reminding that fact that he can't do
Yeah.
that.
yeah,
no, you're
yeah,
good.
yeah, you are correct. They have no clothes on. All right. Well, they have we left their underwear on them, right? Didn't we? We just stripped them all down to their underoos. Man, what a day.
I think that's what you
Yeah.
said.
This poor bandit. Like all these realizations
Yeah.
just sinking in. All right. So now the question is, what do we do with this poor soul?
I mean, ask more questions. I certainly have more.
Okay. Yeah, Ruby, have at
I
him
mean-
just without stabbing. Just whatever.
Remember, Ruby, only casual
stabbing. Let's not go too deep.
Only casual.
Ruby's already imagining like asking the question through like actually embedding the questions in the flesh. And she's like, okay, fine, no stabbing. no
Ruby,
stabbing.
whatever you're thinking, we probably don't have time for. It must be a fast form of interrogation.
Okay, but wait, he didn't answer. He avoided the question if the person that we killed was actually his boss or not.
Yeah, no, he was sitting there. He was like smiling about the fact that like he was, he just figured out that like you're all gonna die by this one, his like leader, and his face as you were talking, his face just kind of starts to fall. He says, "Thunar's."
I mean,
Thunar's
even
dead?
if we all die, you'll go with us. Sounds fun, huh? We'll kill you again in the afterlife.
Oh my gosh!
So yeah,
Ericos just starts shifting back, like maybe I'm not scariest person here.
he starts to. I mean, he is recognized at this point that no one's coming for him. What else would you like to ask him?
Now are you gonna answer us questions? Where were you meeting before? Where were you separating all of the stuff that you looted from farmers and everything?
That's right. Where's your hideout?
Where is your lair that we can go and loot ourselves?
Ruby, last part say silently. Don't say that part out loud.
He doesn't care. He's gonna be dead in a few minutes.
Ruby!
We weren't supposed to steal anything. We just burned anything that we found and anything we took. That was our task.
Yeah. Okay.
Who gave you
So
the task?
hold on here. You said you weren't hired. That you're just bandits, but you burn everything you take. That doesn't add up. Who hired you?
Oh, now you've done it.
No one hired us, but we're
Who
You're terrible
hired
bandits
you?
then. Like, you don't even know how to bandit. Damn. Who taught you this?
I like that
Did you go to
everyone is just
preschool?
attempting their own intimidation on this guy, and so he's just the whole time like, who do I talk to?
All of us.
Now.
We did not present as a unified front.
Orders came down from the top. We were supposed to go out there. Thunar was taking us out there, and we were supposed to burn the supplies, prevent
Now,
them from coming
you're
into
going
town.
to tell us who is the top, or I am going to take you to the top of this building and release you from over the edge.
Go on.
Make another intimidation check.
That's not too bad. 12?
Advantage because like Talita and me.
Oh, wait, with advantage. Yeah,
Ash.
right?
Yeah, go ahead with the advantage.
Like all of us are looking extremely intimidated.
It's still a 12.
Or does the confusion give disadvantage?
yeah, right. He says, "Oh, I'm sure you've heard of him. Donovan, the Iron Hand."
I knew it. I didn't know it,
Dun,
but that's
dun,
what I say. I knew it.
Where did you meet?
That fuck.
Like the location. I want to know the location.
How did you contact Donovan?
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
We spoke with him in the city. Well, Thunar did. I mean, we're just here for the ride.
So you spoke with him in the city. A random, was it at a particular location?
I mean, Thunar and our little band of Steel Kings, we worked in the docks, but I mean the Steel Kings have a headquarters here.
I mean, we're probably too low level to actually go there and take them all out right now.
Have you ever spoken with Donovan yourself?
Oh no, he only communicates with his lieutenants and their direct seconds.
Who
was the direct second
Yeah, was
that
Sumar a direct
communicated
second?
with you?
Yeah.
Thunan was a
Thunan,
second, yes.
That's it. Thunan was a second. Okay. That's good. We should write this down. I'm going to write this. Ash takes out a small bit of paper, little book, writes this down. But I'm actually going to do it in Notion because technology. Do we have any other questions for this pathetic bandit? Well, now, I guess the only question is, how do we dispose of them?
Wait, how many of them were they? Like, we know how much people we killed, but how many were there?
Oh, like how many bandits
your
are there?
desk, Colin, like...
Yes.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
awesome.
my desk is like...
Well, I believe that was the whole... Yeah, are there more of your... Didn't we already ask that? I thought this was like...
He doesn't know. He doesn't know how much people were killed. He only said that, like, he thinks that the bandit head will come for us and kill us all.
That's right.
But he never replied with how many were there in the first place originally.
Yeah, was the group that attacked us your entire bandit group?
If Thunan's dead, then yes, that would have been everyone. No one would have stuck around after he fell anyway.
I slap him a few times more because I don't believe him.
No, don't do that.
Casual slapping.
Tell us the truth, god damn it! Tell us the truth.
That's just that is the truth.
Aww.
Okay. All right. Well, what are we gonna do with this bandit now? Do we turn him over to the city guard? Do we tie him up and throw them in the basement? Oh wait, no.
Percy's not even
Sorry, no. Throw him in the attic.
I mean,
We
I
can
could
make-
make him work
That's what I wanted to propose. Like, make him our
Porridge.
servant, like serving drinks to customers.
I mean, well, what's going to incentivize him to stay around? I just like.
Well, he doesn't have anything to do anymore.
Not dying.
So we want to. Okay, so the switcheroo here is offer a job. That's where we went.
He's still. I was joking when I said the thing is, he's not. These guys weren't bandits. They're thugs. They're gang members. He's still a gang member, and if we let him go, he's going to just report back that we murdered this whole band.
No, I'm with you, but it's like, what do we do? Because I mean, we can't just kill this person, right?
Why not?
I mean,
No.
I feel like Erisea is biased here. She just wants the bones.
Oh my goodness.
A bad guy.
Yeah, this is true.
No, I have plenty of bones. I have an entire hole full of bones. It's taking a very long time to grind them up.
This bandit must be terrified at this point. Wow.
I mean, you could just scare him off.
So
that's an option.
I mean, some people do use body parts as a way to raise plants and everything, right?
God.
So we can just like use it as
That's
that.
what Arcea's doing.
That's
Talita-
literally what I do.
pulls a chain from off of his
my
back,
Lord.
starts wrapping it around his leg.
Oh God.
Why
They
don't
won't be
we
able to get away
turn the
this way.
bandit or the thug over to the city guard? They'll lock him up.
It's a criminal city. Like they don't actually care. Like he'll get out, and then it's gonna be a whole revenge quest for him. Like we should leave no loose ends.
Still out.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see. Maybe we don't kill the bandit just yet. Maybe we do like put the bandit in the attic or something and figure out like what we're gonna do with the bandit
Forget about him.
before we definitely don't forget
I'm
about
so
them.
confused. Why don't we just turn
Yeah,
him
let's turn
over?
over to the city guard. I feel like
Yeah, there's
because
no
they're doing
reason
a
to
crappy
not
job.
turn him over.
we'll tell them, hey,
They're doing it.
the reason you weren't getting your food, this person. They're not gonna let him out.
Hmm.
And if they do, then we'll kill him.
My
Right?
God. Oh, yeah, that works, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, if they come back after us, that's cool. We'll be ready.
Then we can casually
Oh yeah.
stab him.
Then you can casually stab away.
And his friends think he's gonna bring as
And
well.
their friends, yeah. Okay, so we bring them to the city guard, right? I think we're in agreement.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Should we do this now?
Do we have anything else to do? I mean, like,
No, that's a good point. I just meant like, should we rest first? Like, we literally could throw them in the attic
Oh, wait.
and then get some rest and bring them
we
later.
should probably get to the part where Erisea takes
Yes.
back the supplies and the discussion around that, because Erisea wasn't actually in the room in the tavern when we were
That
roughing.
was all Emily talking to you guys.
So
Yeah.
then, okay, well, why don't I bring this, or maybe Talita, Erica, should we bring this person back? I don't want to like turn you into the
Just,
body.
like,
Yeah,
left.
the body
Well, I think it's
carrier.
adorable.
Yeah, me
Sorry.
too. So funny.
It's a sickness. I can't stop.
I wonder if we could get the guard to come to us.
Cool.
Let's call Yosabar with the stone.
Oh wait, no, I'm not there.
So, cool. Let's jump to Erisea
Yeah.
real quick. Did anybody go with you to return the supplies?
Yes, Mara did.
Mara did. Okay, cool.
Yoop,
So, yeah. The two of you are pull up to Nilus's.
I'll hop down and go in.
Cool.
Nice.
I cannot for the life of me remember what his accent was. So,
well, he was
uh,
like,
It's like a
You should
like
do the
a
same
old
thing as
man.
Kurt. Like start a notion.
yeah,
A notion
Well,
with
I
all
have-
of the accents.
I have notes, but I started taking them after you talked to him the first time, and I kind of forgot what he sounded like. I could just go back and listen sometime, but for now, he's an old
love it.
man. Oh, hello.
That's pretty close.
Erisea, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I do hope you are well. What can I help you with today?
I am. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm
Are you
all
well?
right.
Good. I'm so sorry that it took so long. The festival happened, and I haven't checked in, but we did go to visit the farms.
Oh,
And spoke with um, with Kylum and Sunan, and we were able to bring a shipment in. We were attacked by bandits, but we fought them off, and so we have the supplies that they were able to still gather that hadn't been destroyed.
oh, wonderful, wonderful. That's such good news. I will. Do you have them here?
Yes, there's a cart right out front. Mara has it.
Mhm.
Oh, great, great. I will. I'll have my help here. Go ahead and take care of that. And he kind of whistles for his. And out from the back comes a teenaged boy. Looks to be very similar to Nihilus. Probably his son. And he walks out. He's, oh, my boy. There's a cart out front. Please wheel it around back and unload the supplies on the back. I'll be there to help in just a few minutes.
Now, will you be able to get the cart back to Sunan, or is that something that I should try to take care of?
Well, unfortunately, I would not be able to. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, if you would, take back the cart and his payment for the supplies, I would be very much very grateful.
Of course I can do that.
Great, great. Well, thank you so much for your work here. If you ever need any seeds or anything, please don't hesitate to ask. I would be more than happy to assist a good friend.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that we were able to help. Do you happen to know, like, how do you distribute this? Who would I talk to about what was happening with the farms?
Ooh. Well, I tend to take this to the college, and I usually meet with some figures there who take care of distribution. They are in charge of the guard. I always meet with someone different, usually, but they always do mention Yosibar as the one that they work for.
All right, I'll talk to him about what was going on then.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, you have a lovely day, and if you need anything else, don't hesitate to ask. You know where we are.
Mhm.
Yes, I stopped by the Wyvern the other day, actually, during the festival. It was quite a good time.
Oh, good.
Anything that you need, just let us know.
Bottle of druid fluid.
Hey. Yes, same. If I can help you at all, please let me know.
Actually, while I'm here, I forget. Was he only selling seeds, or was he also selling like flour and baking supplies?
He does not have that kind of stuff. This is more of just like a farm goods supply.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tractor supply.
Cool. Never mind.
Yeah, pretty much. Rural kid.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Mara, did you want to find a store on our way back?
Oh, I was thinking I could whip up some treats. I found a recipe that I don't know where it came from, but I really want to try it out. It was in the bottom of my bag. I want to try making some snacks for the group.
I'm just thinking. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm imagining you pulled this recipe like off the body of one of the dead bandits.
I was thinking it'd be a really interesting plot point for Mara to just have a portal to another dimension that just every now and then delivers her recipes.
I have no idea it's there.
Interdimensional food. Oh, yeah, don't make recipes.
We're not supposed to eat the food of the Fae, you guys.
It says it's for something called a Snickers bar. I don't know what that is.
Make that immediately. Yeah.
When you feed it to somebody, it casts Tasha's hideous laugh.
Nice. Yeah, sure. We can stop by.
No,
sorry.
No, that's it.
I have a mysterious recipe, and says I need eggs and flour and cheese.
Oh, wow.
It's called a Cheddar Bay biscuit. So I want to try making that.
All right, we have to do a cooking stream. We have to. We'll get you the stuff to cosplay Mara, and then you got to do a
Yes.
cooking stream as Mara.
Yes.
Oh my god. I've got some sourdough starter.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, so
This
we'll
has to
just
happen.
stop by a general store to get that stuff on the way back.
That should be pretty easy to find.
Okay,
on the way
cool.
back. So I would say probably in the quantities you're looking at, it would cost you 6 copper.
Okay. Let me take that out.
Um,
And how much about how much I basically I'm thinking like recipe wise, like how much food can I make? When do I have to buy more?
how much do you want to buy? I
That's
guess
a
that's
good question.
the question.
So I want to get
Six
enough to
copper
make.
worth.
Yeah, I want to get enough to make like 3 or 4 batches at least.
Okay.
So yeah, let's say 2 bags of flour, a small wheel of cheese or wedge. I don't know, like whatever increments cheese comes in. And a dozen eggs.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that you definitely can get that. Like that's not a problem.
Okay.
And same price. Should be the same thing. Yeah. The
Okay.
cat says they're hearing the Breath of the Wild cooking music. Cool. So yeah, you managed to get that. No worries. And you head back, and you get back about the time they finished with the interrogation and have tied up the person. What would you all like to do now?
Find Yosabar. Or if somebody wants to use one of their magic stones to call him.
Has it been a day?
It
I
has.
mean,
Be able to-
yeah.
Okay.
Talita pulls out his stone and goes, "Hey, Yoshi, Aracia wants you."
Yoshi.
Yoshi.
That's our message. If he responds, then that's it. We're done for a whole day.
We tried. We did everything we could.
You just hear back. On my way.
While I wait for him to get here, I'm going to use the restroom.
Yeah, no worries. you hear back. Let's go.
Yo. He runs and jumps into a tube.
He comes out of the kitchen drain.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, man, how did you do that?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
We are so focused
Oh yeah,
tonight.
this is
Fine.
amazing. It's not, yeah,
Oh.
having a blast.
I'm gonna do a holiday themed one next time. I think if
Ooh.
everybody's good. For
I am.
Next.
Yeah, we're good.
Absolutely. I will come dressed.
Nice.
Oh, I don't know
Yes.
if I have anything holiday themed. I'll just wrap myself in some.
I don't really have
I'll
anything
hang
either.
ornaments for my
Yeah.
ears. And
I have my crushing it shirt.
nice.
Hmm.
Got a nutcracker on it, and it says
Love
crushing it.
Nice.
Nice.
Love it.
Are we talking about Christmas
Yeah.
clothes?
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
leggings.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
They have Santa.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're holiday stream next time. I think.
Heck yeah.
So, just
Nice.
be
Be
prepared. All right.
prepared.
Anyway. Now what? What would
Well,
you like to
we're
do?
back at the Wyvern, right? So is that, and we've got time to pass. So, Ash is still in disbelief about actually casting a spell, like trying it and having it work. So he's gonna retreat to his room, and break out his spell book and like try and. He wants to try again. Essentially, he's gonna see if he can do this again. He's gonna try a different spell though.
Talita wants to go back to the farm and get the wine.
And Arcia, you would have had the cart. They would have given you back the cart after they unloaded it. So yeah. Yeah. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm waiting for Yosibar, aren't I?
Yeah.
Do you just want to do that yourself, Talita? If you
Yep.
take the-
All good.
Are you okay to walk back?
I mean, I've got the cart. The horses can carry me.
Oh, we're leaving the cart. It doesn't belong to us.
Doesn't it belong to the farm?
Yes.
So I'm
And
taking it back to the farm.
Yes, and then you'll have to walk back here.
Yep. Sorry, we have
Yeah,
a child.
dude,
No, you're good.
Yeah, so okay, so they're gonna bring the cart back. That's good.
Yeah, Toledo will go ahead and do that. Though I guess not sure how he's bringing the wine back.
Hmm.
Which this music feels like he's.
Thinking about it, like carrying a big thing of wine.
Beautiful.
Is it a barrel?
Yep.
You can just roll it, right?
They're
It
like
could.
an hour
Yeah,
outside
it's
of
like
town.
many miles.
Talita.
It's like an hour by cart.
Yeah.
I mean, only half the wine is going to be drunk by the time he gets back.
You know, we might be at the point where we might need to procure something like an animal and a small cart, and then perhaps you could ride 2 carts out and bring our own cart back. Maybe it's
Some
That's
wheels.
a good
time to
idea,
make this
'cause-
kind of investment.
I will need that for my shop. So
What do we think?
Mm.
Are we ready to get some animals? Yeah? Well, I'll pitch in.
yes.
All right.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's a decision. All right. So yeah, I
Cool.
guess next steps we got to figure out.
What
Yeah,
kind of
well,
animals?
that's a good question. Do we want horses that are, or do we want like I don't know. What's the standard here for cart pulling?
What kind of
Yeah,
animals
what kind
are
of
there?
animals are there?
What do you want? There's a lot. Your
Giant,
general
half
choices
chicken,
are-
giant,
Dragon?
half chicken, half dragon.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, I don't
the
think you're
echo.
muted in Discord. Are you in Discord?
Oh yeah.
No, you
Oh,
are.
you are. I don't know. That's
No, she's not muted in Discord.
She is for me.
All right, we're good now.
I think I muted myself now, but I
Okay.
said a giant chicken / dragon breed. Please.
Just a chocobo.
Perfect. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So your options are a donkey or a mule, a horse, like a draft horse, or a riding horse.
Well, if we want,
Definitely, Talita would definitely prefer a draft horse because he's thinking
Yeah.
about using the cart to haul stuff later.
I like the big chonkers too.
yeah, draft horse makes the most
Okay.
sense, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
You mean dwarf horse like a pony?
Draft.
Like
No, like a
The
Clydesdale,
real
the big.
ones. Good for pulling things.
Like a really big old
Okay,
horse
okay.
Big old
for pulling
chunky.
things, not for
Yeah.
riding.
Oh, okay.
With the hoofs, they're like the size
Yeah.
of pie plates. They're so cute.
You can apparently get an elephant or a
Elephant.
camel in D&D.
Whoa, I want an elephant.
Yeah.
They're
no.
only 200 gold.
But do we?
What?
That's like all my money.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Not
And not only
happening.
that, like, will they fit down all the streets? like, I guess, you know.
Yeah, right.
What does it cost to feed them?
Yeah,
Um,
but how's it? Can we?
You know, it's funny because it just says feed per day, and it's 5 copper, but that is the same for all of the
Nice.
animals. So I'm gonna say probably not accurate, but cool. Yep. So do you want to get a cart? Too?
Yeah.
A one horse cart.
A one horse open sleigh.
One horse.
I knew. Yes.
Cool. Yeah. So you in the city, you'd be able to find someone who's willing to sell you like a donkey or a draft horse pretty simply, pretty easily. The cart as well. You could probably find somebody who's got like an old cart that they're willing to sell, or a new cart that they're willing to sell. Is that so? You're just gonna go find one somewhere?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So it is 65 gold total.
Okay.
Um,
I like to picture a bunch of horses and carts, like at a dealership.
Yeah.
Someone selling you like, oh, come on in today and get
Show me
your
the
cart
horse
horse.
check out the
Cash
facts.
back.
Let me see those horse facts, please.
Yeah, they have people performing out front, like sign twirling,
yeah.
and like, okay, all right.
There's just
What
a
if
really
their
tall
version
guy
of
with
wacky
a
inflatable
unicorn.
arm?
yeah,
is-
yeah.
Wacky inflatable arm works.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like it.
Minor illusion.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, you find a place to find a horse and 65 gold for all the stuff.
Okay, so
Plus you'll have to feed it.
that's basically 11 gold apiece, essentially. 10 points. Something.
A copper each. We'll buy a treat for it a day for an extra copper.
There you go. So it's, yeah. 11 gold.
Cool.
Take my money.
So all right, you taking the cart back?
Yep.
Great.
Let's do this.
Alrighty. So yep, you managed to hook up the horses and get the cart kind of attached to the back of the wagon. I'm assuming you're taking the money and everything too to give it back to them. Cool. Anybody going with you? Sounds like no.
Yeah.
All right.
Ash
All
is
right.
locked away. He's very
Yep.
hyper focused on magic right now.
Cool.
Narcos is resting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably a good idea. Um,
I'm just sitting by the bandit waiting for you, Savar.
I
Mara's
forgot about
cooking.
the bandit. I could, yeah.
Yeah,
you
Ruby's
all
sitting right
forgot
next to
about
Mara. Ruby's sitting right next to Mara, and it's like roast sourdough starters and like cookie dough and everything.
I found a strange sourdough starter. I'm just using it.
I'll take a shift
Um,
watching the bandit as well if needed.
Cool. Yeah. So you all kind of hang out. Talita goes, gets the cart. Everything seems to be pretty good. You make your way back. It takes you a little over an hour to get back to the farm. When you pull up, outside is Kylam. He's been working in the fields. You can tell. Just moving some stuff, finishing up some of the last bits of things. It is starting to get cold though. So he is bundled up pretty well for this work. As you pull up, he's, "Ho, stranger."
Stranger, you don't recognize me?
Oh no, it's just a turn of phrase.
Huh. Ho. We took care of the bandits. Here's your cart. Here's your money for the supplies. And yeah, I got my cart to take that wine back. Unless you need anything else.
Oh well, no, I don't even know what to say. I'm amazed that you've managed to do this. Let me go get Kylam, and he should be able to help you with the wine. So he goes in, goes and gets Kylam. Kylam comes out. Sorry, not Kylam. Sunan, the other guy. He's Kylam.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was-
He goes and gets Sunan. Sunan, whatever his name was. He goes back into the house for a minute. So Sunan comes up and, "Oh wow, you managed to do it. I'm amazed. I believe I owe you some wine."
Yes, please.
"Well, great. I see you brought a horse and a cart.
Mhm.
If you'd come with me, I'm happy to get this wine for you." And so
Sounds good.
he leads you back in towards his house. He leads you down into like the wine cellar-y. It's just a basement. It's just a hole dug in the ground, but there's a couple different barrels there. There's like 7 or 8 barrels. He's actually kind of stockpiled some wine here. He says, "Well, We have a few newer vintages, but I think the ones that might really interest you are these older ones here. And honestly, for the work you've done, I think this is well deserved. Now this one here is a 25-year. My father actually planted the grapes that grew this wine, and we've been aging it for quite some time. I think you'll find it quite a solid batch.
Sounds delicious.
Great. Now, if you wouldn't mind helping, if you could carry it up, or I can help you carry it up if you want.
Yep. I should be good to take care of that.
Cool. So yeah, you just hoist it up. It's a pretty big barrel. You kind of heave a little bit as you get it. You get it back on the cart though, no worries. As you kind of are hitching everything in, tying everything out, Kylim comes back out and he says, I hate to impose anything else on you, but if you're headed back to the city and you wouldn't mind, would you take this letter to the colleges for me?
Sure, I can do that. Be aware that we only took out this band of bandits, but there's more that are run by the same cult. So there could still be trouble in the future.
Well, we'll deal with that when it comes, I suppose. But thank you for the warning. Hopefully they decide not to come out this way. Hopefully this is a little too much hassle for them.
I mean, we did cost them quite a few men, so I think they'll think twice before doing it again.
Good. Well, thank you again. If we could ever help you with anything, please let me know.
Will do. You as well. Gets on the cart and heads back home.
Cool. Great. So you get back with no problem. Sorry, I was reading the chat.
Okay.
Cool. So Sunan is that dragonborn farmer. Thunon with a TH. Got to work on my names a little bit because those are pretty close.
That's what it was. Thunon. Okay.
Yes. Sorry for the confusion.
No.
But yes. So yeah, you get back with no problem. While you are gone, however, Yosibar does show up, and he comes in. He knocks at the door. So
It's open.
We're
a
a
bar.
Well, I know it's before hours for you, and I just wanted to
Quite
be kind.
respectful.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
So
Mighty kind of you, stranger. Sorry, just to turn a phrase.
Yeah, I'm never gonna live this down.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk about it to DM.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I told you.
You know how you sometimes like greet someone is like, "Oh, stranger."
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
No.
I honestly do.
Long time no see, stranger, kind of
Well,
thing.
hello, stranger. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
usually like somebody that you've known a while, not somebody that you just met
Just met
earlier
the night
that
before.
day.
Does this guy have memory problems?
Sounds like it.
Oh.
He was the one that slept in the chair.
That is
so,
true.
You know.
Aw. Poor
So
guy.
anyway, yeah. So Yosibar comes in. So how did it go?
Well, we discovered some information. Would anybody else like to share with Yosibar? What did we discover?
No, the wine's mine.
Yes. Our how shall we refer to him? Someone we know. Let's go with that for now. Donovan. We've learned some very interesting information about him.
That's right.
Oh, really? Donovan is involved with this.
Mm-hmm.
What? Can you tell me more?
Oh, I don't want to lead the conversation. I'm sorry. I was doing a setup. I didn't want to lead
That's
this.
fine, I got it. Yeah, I was trying to also leave the floor open. I didn't want to dive in there before anyone
I
else got a
wasn't there
chance.
for the interrogation, so I
Yeah.
didn't want to jump
Yeah,
in.
no worries.
Yeah.
Well, it would seem that Donovan has hired some bandits. I'm not sure if they're part of the Steel Kings or just a bunch of thugs hired by the Steel Kings. But long story short is they were preventing the farms in the south from bringing food to the guards. I don't really know for sure. I'm sure it has something to do with weakening the guard. That's pretty clear, right? Prevent the food, weaken the guard. But we don't know exactly why. But we do know that Thunon, the leader of the bandits, has had direct contact with Donovan. And we know that they've been meeting at the docks. We know this. And that's like about as good a lead as we have right now. And I've got a pretty ridiculous idea boiling in my head, but I don't know if I'm quite ready to share that yet as far as next steps and getting some more information from Donovan. But yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Interesting. Well, this is a lot of information.
It is.
I've heard the name Thunon before. He's a pretty bad guy.
Was a bad guy.
Was. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, suppose you've done me a bigger favor than you even know. Thunon put a pretty big wrench in my plans from time to time.
Oh.
He was second in command over on the docks, from what I understand, and he tended to get in the way of my business. So I suppose it's double things are in order.
Yeah, well, we all learned a valuable lesson too, which is don't make Aricea mad. That's yeah. Okay, but long story short, Thunon won't be a problem anymore, so that's good. But
interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like we just keep beating around the bush. Like we need to know what Donovan is up to with the Order of the Masks. There's a lot of information writing on here, but we also have this issue with Ericos that we need to take care of. I feel like I've kind of forgotten about this, but this is also something that's important.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Are you saying this? I can't remember. You didn't tell Yosubar about the anything, did you?
I thought we did. I
think you
thought
did.
we asked
Are
him
you-
for. Oh, never mind. I guess we didn't. I thought we asked him for some help about some stuff with like the fiendish plane, but actually, you went to the college for that. That's right.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh well, he doesn't know what we're talking about. But yeah, anyway, we have something else we have to deal with.
So, so the Steel Kings are a pressing matter. However, I understand that at times we have to, you have to be in ship shape before you can really help out. So, if there's anything you need to do, feel free. But when you're ready, I do think I have a bit of a lead. Those names you've given me and the information about the docks have given me an idea. I'm also still a little concerned about how the Steel Kings would have found out about the food and where it goes. Not very many people know about that. It's really only the higher levels of the guard and me. Nihilus knows, but he and his family have been providing food for the city and guard for decades.
Well, we do have this one here, which we didn't want to just give to any guard because it did seem that there was some sort of a leak. But perhaps you would be able to know who might be trustworthy and get them taken in and interrogated properly.
Oh, well.
By people who know how to do interrogation.
Hey, we're good at
I
interrogations.
We're
good
very
at that.
good.
We got a lot of information.
That gave me a chance.
Look how good we are, and I slap him again.
Cracks his neck.
Oh god.
It's I did notice the stranger in our midst, but I figured that was your business and I wasn't gonna ask. I'd be happy to take him to the guards if you'd like. Whatever works.
I think it might be a good idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Since you know more of the inner workings and who might be able to be trusted.
So he kind of like leans back and gives a. Two guards walk in the door. He says, "Take this fella down to the second level." He gives a little nod. And they pick him up, walk him out.
Second level.
The table drags.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They
Cut the-
they untie
okay.
him and like unhook him.
Cut
Yeah.
And then didn't you chain him to the table as well?
No, you
Oh,
guys
that's right.
stopped me.
That's right.
He just like wrapped a chain around his leg.
So Talita would like to go and take the letter to the college.
Okay.
Did they say where, which part, who?
So on the front of the like envelope-y kind of thing, or like the folded piece of paper, it just says Office of Inquiries. And it gives a like college address. It's second floor of the Giver's Tower.
Okay. Talita's gonna head there.
Anybody else going with him?
Sure.
Sure.
I'll accompany you as
I'll
well.
tag along.
We'll go as a group.
Woo! Definitely.
Road trip. I brought
Oh, we're
snacks.
going to the college.
Yeah.
Snacks.
Yeah,
No, Mara, you forgot. I ate all of the snacks.
Have we
saved
had a
some.
short? Has this time counted as a short rest?
Yeah, you've had enough time just kind of hanging out and without much to do. So yeah, it's definitely a short rest.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
So I'm assuming you're all walking because RC is coming with you, and so the trams are out of the question.
Oh, I wasn't planning on.
Oh, you're not going? Okay, well then never mind. The trams are open. You can take the Arcana trains if you want.
I'll take the trains. Sorry, I was doing my short rest there. Let's
Sure.
take the trains.
No, you're good. This was
Did we even ride the train before
no.
here? Or
No, this was
won't
my
get
bad in making a super high tech city the first place we go when we have a druid who doesn't like
Yeah.
technology. So I mistakes were made and I've learned from them.
Yeah, I'd like to.
It's not your fault. You've done
Yeah.
great, Emily. You're
They-
fine.
They're welcome to go without me
true,
on
that's true.
anything. I let them go up the elevator. I don't have problems with that.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
try not to have problems with them using these arcane things. Ash and I might have to have a conversation.
Yeah,
Cool.
I definitely want to take the magic car that goes.
yeah, same.
Cool. So I finally get to describe what the trams are
Sorry,
You're
Conlon.
fine. You're
I
fine.
wanted
No.
to write them at like the very early episodes, if you remember. Like everybody was very excited about the trains, and then we
Yeah.
never wrote them.
Yeah, no one ever took them.
I just
So,
forgot about them.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
Such a
Yeah.
buzz.
It's all good.
You head out. I think everybody at Erisea is going. Yes.
Yeah, I think so, right?
So
I think everybody said they were cool.
Yes.
So everyone but Erisea heads out.
Just in the bone hole.
Yeah.
Granny bones.
Cool. Yeah. So you make your way towards the tram station, which are these super tall building, kind of like spires that rise up out of the ground, and every now and then studded with what seems to be pieces of arcanium just kind of in the walls themselves, as a little bit of magical energy kind of arcs between these pieces of arcanium back and forth. And pretty much every time one of the trams rolls in, they kind of spark up and come back down. And so as you make your way up, it's just a small flight of stairs. There's also an elevator, like a very small elevator.
is any of the arcanium close enough for me to reach?
No, it is not, unfortunately. It's
Gonna
also
take down
embedded
the
in stone.
entire transport system.
If he has to, If Talita needs arcanium, Talita's gonna get arcanium.
Oh yeah, whatever it
Mhm.
takes. He's like trying to rip
that
the
a threat
car
or a
open.
promise?
Like,
Both.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah. So are you gonna head up the spire up to the station?
Yep.
Cool. So as you walk up, the station in this part of town is a little dingy. It's not the nicest place you've ever been, but it is still pretty cool. You can tell that it used to be made of very fancy marble and like very nice white stones that kind of inlay the ground with little bits of gems in them. But many of the gems have been kind of popped out over the years, stolen, taken.
Like the Arcanium will be.
Yeah. And the marble has become scuffed and kind of dirty over time. There's not a ton of people in the tram station right now. They're usually used mostly for like the students coming in to and fro from the colleges to the artisan districts and places like that. But right now they seem to be pretty dead. And so as you wait, a tram kind of pulls into the station, sort of stops with like a jerking motion as it kind of like catches. You can't really quite tell exactly what's happening, but the doors kind of slide open on their own, very subway-like, and you all get on.
Yeah,
I'm
kind of
assuming.
like looking around at this
Cool.
thing, you know.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you get in, you notice it's basically like an old style train cart. The seats are kind of covered in like crushed velvet with leather embossed in them, and they're old. They clearly haven't been taken super good care of over the years. They've just kind of aged. Some have been replaced, some have been stitched, things like that. There's areas for storage up on top, and just a nice plethora of places to sit. It's a fairly empty tram. So
Can you stand as well? Oh, go ahead.
Is there any?
Yeah.
Is there any like electrical junction boxes or anything like that?
The only thing that you see is set behind a glass panel at the bottom of the cart is what appears to be a gemstone with potentially what could be a little bit of arcanium underneath it.
Talita's gonna look around.
No, we want to ride this train. Do it after. Do it on the station that we are going to be leaving at.
Well, if I want to get it open in time, I have to start now.
Well, okay, you can start. Just don't take it.
I wonder if there's some kind of magic alarm on this. Maybe we shouldn't rip it open. I'm just gonna be I know I hate to be, the one to ruin a good time, but perhaps we don't rip this open now. Maybe if we want to rip it open, we plan ahead for that just in case. Just in case. Remember those weird looking guards with the black armor? I feel like this is the kind of thing they wouldn't like.
Yeah.
So my point being is that we've got a lot of things to do. We need to finish your shop, right? I mean, that's not even finished yet. Let's get these supplies once that's done. It's like priorities. Let's get the shop done, and then we'll pillage the Arcadium. What's it called again?
Arcanium.
Yes.
Arcanium, right? Shop, then pillage. I was just throwing it out there. Playing.
Fine. Puts his welder away.
So disappointed.
Just
I'm sorry.
Don't be
Cool.
sorry.
We'll get some.
As you're discussing, the train kind of lurches forward as it kind of starts off. Every 50 feet or so, there's a bit of a like tug that pulls you forward a little bit as the train accelerates a little bit more. And that little gemstone, if you were watching it, you would notice it flashes a bright blue every 50 feet or so. And you're off. And if looking out the windows, you see the city below you about 100 feet down as it just passes by. Some of the larger towers pass by on your left and right. And you're making your way towards the center of the city. Wow. So after about 10-15 minutes, you make it to the inside of the city. You pull into, you see kind of all of the tram lines throughout the city running into a central junction that is just this massive building with a huge domed glass roof. And as you pull in and step off of the tram, this area is beautiful. It is that white marble that you saw before is exquisite here. It's clearly cleaned all the time. There are these gorgeous white marble benches, every alternated with like an onyx colored bench as well, and tons of
Oh no. I think I lost the Skype audio, y'all. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna flip us over to be right back because something happened and Skype just like has gone silent. Can y'all hear me? Just like yeah? Okay. But I'm not getting you on the stream, that's for sure. Hang on 1 sec, y'all. We'll be right back.
confused.
Woo.
So speedy.
All right. We are back and we made it on time. We did it. Our 15-minute break was actually 15 minutes and not 30. We are look at this. We're becoming professionals, y'all. Perfect. Cool. I always love how in Twitch it always says that there's like 7 people watching, but then I click on the like users and there's like 14.
Yeah,
I never know.
I
who's
don't know
who.
what to
So,
trust, honestly. I don't know if
Yeah.
either one of
Yeah.
them are correct. Like I got
probably neither, honestly. Cool. Yeah. So, we left with you all going to the college, and so you
Yeah.
arrived at the station and are good to go. What would you like to do now that you're there?
I guess we need to go to. Were we directed to a specific person, or did we go to the college? Didn't we have like? Did Nihilus tell us where to go specifically?
Nihilus didn't. The letter that you have though tells you.
Oh, that's right. We have
where,
the letter.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that tells you where to the like address basically, which is in the Givers College, which is one that you haven't been into yet.
Oh.
So, cool. So yeah, you make your way in there. That's from the Arcana rail station. It's just kind of right next door. As you kind of leave the building, you see the massive towers of the colleges, kind of over top of you. The one you're looking for is the Givers College. It is the obsidian black tower that just rises up into the air, higher than all the rest. What would you like to do?
Climb it.
Oh. That's amazing. Are you gonna climb it?
Yeah.
Start climbing?
I mean, I want to try. I think my acrobatics is +5.
Yeah.
It's like
go ahead. Yeah.
Isn't it like hundreds of feet, like a skyscraper?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're breaking up a bit.
No, go ahead and roll acrobatics, I guess.
We should not climb the building from the outside. They should go inside. Voice of reason.
So that's an 11.
Oh boy.
As you get up to the wall, you can't really find any handholds. Like, it is solid. It's not like made of stone. Like
I thought it was bricks and stuff.
No, it is like a solid black sheet of what appears to be kind of an obsidian metal. Actually very similar to the stuff that the guard's armor is made out of. The guards in black.
Interesting.
And yeah, there's no way to climb it, at least as far as you can tell, without like a suction cup, Mission Impossible style at the side of the building.
Or
I should not have given you that idea.
No, yeah.
This is gonna come back to bite me.
Talita starts etching out plans for suction cups.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mission Impossible, we should definitely do a quest as cool as that. Like trying to retrieve an item from a well-guarded place, like in a stealthy manner, while trying to not kill it.
There
Stealthy.
definitely might be that in my future. Because I have items that I need.
Oh,
Are you just gonna hang by vines and like not trip the sensors?
I don't really know much, but I know that there are things that I'm going to be looking for that I will probably need help with. So that might be in your future, Ruby.
Cool. You gonna head inside then?
Yeah. Apprehensively. I don't really this is the college of the Givers where my sister went.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. As you head inside, you're kind of struck by the fact that instead of being super dark inside because of all this black stone, it's actually quite bright. The light from outside seems to kind of pass through the stone and illuminate the interior more than you would expect. You can't really see through it, but it's definitely like light as it was outside in here. There are a few torches and things lit in some of the darker corners, but the building is actually fairly light. So towards the back of the building is a large spiral staircase. also made of the same black material. It seems like everything in here is carved from the same material. What would you like to do?
Go upstairs. Follow the staircase.
All right. Yeah. So you head upstairs. As you reach the top of the staircase, each of you kind of looks side to side. There's a small placard in front of you, similar to the one that was in the Magician's College that you've been in before. One side says Office of Inquiries, and the other side says, wow, I just completely blanked. Guard Inquiries on the other side. Like, there's one that's like just general inquiries. There's one that's like guard-related inquiries.
What does the letter say? Does it say guard inquiries?
It says Office of Inquiries. So the one to the left.
Okay, so let's start with general.
Cool. So yeah, you head that direction. As you walk in and get towards the end of the hallway, it opens up into a larger room. A few desks inside. Just pretty standard desk. At this point, the building seems to have kind of lost its majestic like appearance so much. The walls are still the same color, but it's more mundane. You know, they have wooden desks, like pretty standard stone floors. Clearly, that's like the front, and this is where the work happens. Cool. So you head inside, and there's a few people sitting at desks.
I come into. Is there like a person that sits in front, kind of, or
like,
they're randomly located?
It seems like all of the people seem to be kind of generally the same level of importance. There isn't anybody that seems to be super in charge in this room, at least.
I then come into the person who's like closest to where I'm standing.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So just to your right is an elven man with long golden hair. Hello. How might I help you?
Hello. We're looking to deliver this letter. I take it out with my dagger. It's like my dagger, and like the letter is kind of like at the very top of it.
He kind of reaches and well, thank you. And what is the manner of your inquiry here?
We're just, what is it? We're like pigeons. Yeah, we're pigeons for some local farmers, you know.
Oh, and he kind of opens the letter. Oh, this came from Kylem, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Why do you say that?
Oh, just this poor sod continues to write, even though we've given him all the information that we have. It's a sad story, really. His son went missing a few years back, and he thinks we had something to do with it.
Did you? I look very intimidating.
And so, no, his son was a student here, and he went missing on an expedition. We're unsure where that entire expedition ended up. Actually, it's quite a sad story.
Did anyone else return from that expedition?
Unfortunately, no. I myself, I don't even really know what the expedition was about. I've only heard the stories that a few years ago some people disappeared, and then we managed to not find them.
Ash walks
You're
away
doing a
from
pretty
the group.
crappy job for a college that's supposed to protect
Ruby, no, Ruby. Well, my job is not to protect people.
I know yours not, but like the rest of the college is like,
Well,
people are paying big bucks coming here. I look around at like how expensive everything looks.
The college is free for those who show aptitude and those who are willing to study and return to provide services for their towns. And well, most of the time things don't go wrong.
Ash
like
walks,
when he says like
over.
most of the time, I squint at him like, you say most of the time?
Well, there are known to be accidents from time to time. It's the nature of magic. Things are hard to explain sometimes, especially on the forefront of magical research.
So you never actually release that information publicly, is what I'm hearing. So you're kind of just sitting on it and... make
Look.
sure that you have enough students coming in and like their rich parents helping to pay for your salary and like bakery and like cushions or whatever.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
I don't know what a bakery is.
Oh, I know what a bakery is. I don't know anything about our admissions process. That's not my department. If you're looking for that, that's over in the College of the Magicians.
I mean, I'm more curious, where can I find more information about the missing son?
Ash walks up and puts his hand on
Right.
Ruby's shoulder and says, Ruby, that's the expedition my sister never returned from.
I felt like that was gonna be the answer. I felt like they
Bum,
got lost on the Finnish plane and never returned, and like I thought about it, but I didn't say anything, keeping my suspicions to myself.
And I look at the elf and I point at them and I say, and you are responsible for every person that comes through this college.
I take out my dagger and say,
Ruby, put the dagger away.
What do you think will stop me from stabbing you just
Me.
for not giving
Yeah,
us
I'm
more
like, Ruby
information?
got Ruby by the wrist and the shoulder, and I'm like, Ruby, no, we cannot kill them.
He kind
Trust
of
me.
looks over,
I
and
would
you
love
see
to.
there's two of those guards in like all black armor just standing at the door. Well,
Eric
I
just
was-
kind of steps in front, just puts his hand up. It's like, everyone, it's okay. Ruby, please. I understand.
The clerk,
Sir.
the clerk looks at Ericos and sees his shield and like the emblem on it, and he's like, "Well, I would think that a member of the guard and the order of the crown would control their companions better."
So are you gonna tell us more information now?
Hang on a sec. Wait, Ruby, hang on.
I asked.
You said that I have to control my companion? Ruby, you know what? Actually, no. Eric just steps aside.
I'm just gonna slam.
You.
I'm gonna slam my half orcist fist down on the counter and say, "No one controls me."
Oh, okay. Actually, hang on. Now we got two. All right, hang on. Now this is getting. All right.
You're
All right,
lucky. I
wait.
think your face isn't bad.
Diplomacy.
I got no information from them
Even
6 years ago.
Even I know this is a bad situation. Let's just leave.
Yeah, I grab them and I say, I got nothing from these people 6 years ago. They'll give us nothing now. We'll do it without them.
You suck at your job. As I like walk out the door.
You just hear from the like side. Well, I never.
You will again.
There's a first
definitely
time
will.
for everything. Turn around and leave. Tell
We'll
me I
get
have to
you in the dark
control
corner.
my
You you see the two guards as you walk out, just kind of like snickering to themselves. Like, clearly, I mean, they wouldn't have let you do anything, but they're definitely like kind of over the posh people here. Cool.
As we go by, Talita reaches his hand out and stops himself and keeps going.
The guard kind of eyes you as you walk past and says nothing.
Shiny armor.
Well,
Cool.
now what do we do?
So we picked on a clerk.
Yeah. Well, they deserved it.
So,
They did.
Ash, you said we're not going to get anything here.
No, I mean, we're not going to find anything else about that expedition. They don't talk about it any more than that.
Okay, I propose we sneak in and look at their private records. It might be somewhere in the library, of like a private library attached to this college.
I've thought about
Talita
this
pulls
as well.
out the sketch that he was drawing before.
I've thought about this and
Eric was just legitimately just like, you could see like the steam in his face, or he's just like the fact that
I
someone
feel like
told him.
I feel like Talita has like a toilet plunger head, like he's
Yeah.
like connecting it to like a tank of some kind, is like strapped on his back. He's like, I'm almost done. We can do this.
yeah, they're not going to give us any information. I came and I asked questions, 6 years ago. My family asked questions. The other families, they ask questions. They say they don't know what happened. They were working on some sort of expedition, some sort of assignment, but it seems to be very hush hush, and I'm just a person. So
So,
Together we're people.
okay, so if we do the suction cups, climb up the wall. I've got this thing. Talita pulls out this tank with a hose on the end, and he fires
Is
it.
that wine?
And a jet of
Talita, is that
acid,
wine? And you didn't share.
Talita.
acid sprays out
I
30
appreciate.
feet across this courtyard.
Oh no, I'm gonna get thrown out of the corner for this.
Look,
And I could melt a hole in the wall with this, and then we can get in
It's
and we
magic
can go through the
wine.
record.
look. This place is impenetrable. It's made to withstand attacking forces.
I have acid.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you
Acid
watch,
doesn't dissolve walls.
If it's good
Magic.
enough, it does.
Josimar is really gonna need to give us the information all
Yep.
the time. We are not capable of getting.
so
I'll stay
Are
in the
you-
courtyard.
yeah, are you actually spraying the acid?
I hope he's not.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
I
no,
totally
Talita, do not
Yeah,
spray.
shot it off.
Oh.
So
He's super excited about his new invention. Like he
Um,
just got it. He was working on it while he was riding to and from the farm
farm.
to get the wine, and like he just made this thing, and he's so excited, and like he has a use. He can melt through the wall.
this brings up a really, really interesting point that's not covered anywhere in D&D. Who cleans up the magic?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when magic does something bad, who?
Fixes that.
Magicians
acid
of
the
very
magic
low
janitors?
class
Trans-
who were not lucky enough to get selected for
Yeah,
college.
right.
Yeah.
It's
Tra-
it's like no, it's
transmutation.
like
As
the
gifted
same
that
question in the
Tatos
superhero
them.
movies.
It's the is it damage control? Is that what they're called? Marvel.
Well,
yeah.
damage control is supposed to like reduce the amount of damage that's happening.
No, they all.
Yeah, no, like their
There's
response
never-
team.
yeah.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
I mean,
response
they got to
team.
stop the acid from eating further and further into the.
It's
So
You know.
yeah,
Neutralize it.
got junior
As-
magician.
as the
Transmutation
the-
specialist, right? Isn't that the one that like lets you like alter things, right?
Yeah. So
Just, like make
I
it
think that-
disappear.
Didn't Mara just buy a bunch of baking soda?
amazing.
If we can get
Oh
some
my
vinegar, we
God.
you know.
So as the acid kind of sprays out, you notice the courtyard around this area is the same black stone, and it just kind of sits on the stone. It doesn't actually start to really eat away. You can't really tell that it's doing anything. And a couple of the guards in black
No,
kind of look at each other and they kind of shake their heads. One of them snaps his fingers, and from out in like a separate little area come a couple extra magicians who come out and together
No.
cast a spell which just pulls the acid back up off the ground and into a ball that they then just like funnel into a containment vessel and walk away.
Talita walks after them and goes, "Hey, I need that back. Give
kinda
me that
just-
back. That costs money to make."
Do you promise not to fire it out here again?
Yes, he
Talita
promises not to fire it out
promises.
here again.
Talita, say
He
yes.
promises.
Okay.
Fine. He hands you back the acid.
Fills back up the contraption.
I can't believe he gave that back to you.
There you
I
see
asked
experiments
for it.
going
Why wouldn't
wrong.
He just doesn't know us well enough.
Talita
Talita
really has
walks
a very, just like A and then B way of faking, where it's like I asked, therefore I get.
Right? Talita walks over to one of the guards. So, does your armor resist acid?
Oh,
God.
Talita.
Ericos just
Talita.
grabs. It's like, let's
But-
go. Come
but
on.
I want to- but I
we've
want to know.
caused enough trouble today.
Please
Whatever lets
excuse
me
our
do-
friend.
Talita, No. I'm gonna let you have fun. Just let him forget about us, please, for like a minute. Please.
So you're saying you'll get me some of that armor?
Oh.
I need to test it.
Oh god.
No.
I'll buy you some armor. It's okay.
Obsidian armor? That's a heck of a test.
We have armor at home.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have armor at home.
But it's not their sparkly.
Oh.
It's like the we have food
Shiny
at home
eye.
meme.
Yeah.
We have armor at home, and there's just this like pile of metal and straps.
Rusty. Yeah, it's just like
Better when
one
it's
rusty
stolen.
shoulder plate
Yeah.
in the back of the wyvern.
Okay, so Ash, your sister went
Yes.
missing on this trip. So we should probably figure out where they went, get your sister back if we can, and also, was it Kylan's son?
Kylam, yeah.
Yeah, Kylan.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like these folks are in trouble, and it sounds like your sister's, could use some rescuing, and
She
I'm
could
happy to help you.
definitely use some rescuing for sure. And I think when it comes to figuring out where she is, I've gotten as close as I can get, and I pull out the book from Luna, and it's let me go back to my notes because I can't remember the name of it, but I have it right here. The Reflective Planes, Interplanetary Travel, and the Magician. And essentially, after reading it many times, because it's well beyond anything that I really understand as far as magic is concerned. But what I can decipher is that she was working on interplanar travel. And surprisingly enough, interplanar travel somehow leading to the fiendish plane, at least has something to do with this river that we've already been talking about that's in the north. That's as much as I know. I think
I mean, we should just travel
Yeah.
there and have a cute, just traveling arc for character development.
I think, but
I can stab animals for food.
Oh,
In
that
the-
is the
I can
legitimate use
too.
case of
My
stabbing.
headcanon is fully that this is just how Ruby talks of we should go on a side quest. We should have a character development arc. And all of us are just like, what are you even
talking
talking
about?
And you're
Yeah,
like the
no one
you're like,
understands half of the things she's
you're
saying.
like the Deadpool of the group.
Yes.
Just looking at the camera.
Yes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but
Sorry.
yeah, yeah. I think helping Ericos is actually going to help figure out what happened with Luna, and in part help out with Calum as well, it seems. So I think we're already on about as good a path as we've gotten. And to be honest, for being a school full of magicians, they sure weren't able to do much with this fucking disappearing group. So I have zero faith in them. It's been 6 years and they have no answers. Whatever it is, they don't want people to know.
They have answers.
Oh,
I
they have
think
answers. Oh, they definitely have answers, but they won't give us those answers. And
We just need to
So we
find
should
them.
definitely
fuck
get a
that.
dragon somewhere. We should steal a
hang on.
dragon and
steal
attack them
dragon.
and that tower with the dragon, and
Ruby,
they will be so intimidated that they wouldn't be able to resist.
I like this
You know what?
plan, but
Literally no living being has seen a dragon.
Like that'll stop Ruby.
Okay,
Yeah.
then
that's
alternative plan, I make a dragon. So we need to go
Ooh.
back to the railway and get some more of that arcanium.
Hey,
okay.
so in realistic plans, I have a question about what sort of level of pull the Order of the Crown has when it comes to sensitive information, because I might revisit here maybe later, maybe not right now, and play the whole as a member of the Order of the Crown, open up these goddamn files.
Yeah.
Is that something I can do?
You can always try.
Always try.
You can even
alright.
go there by yourself so that we wouldn't embarrass you or
I
make
may
you
be
look like
planning
any
to
less
do
of an
this.
official.
I may be planning to go back at night by myself, but we'll see.
Wait, we're embarrassing?
Aw, what?
Not embarrassing.
I think you're confusing embarrassing
You see, he
and
didn't say
awesome.
no.
Loud.
Detrimental sometimes when it comes to
Intimidating.
diplomacy.
I thought you meant intimidating.
Okay. Alright. When we talk, this shit gets done, though.
Okay,
Just disregard all of that.
Ericos, I wanna, point this out to you. I can spray acid across a courtyard.
Oh no,
and
not
give it
again,
back to
Talita.
No.
Oh, okay.
They gave it back to me,
They
and you're
did.
telling me I don't have diplomacy?
Talita, one day you and I are gonna have a conversation about what diplomacy is, because I think we have different definitions of them, and I think we
Is
should.
that the kind of bakery that you eat? Is that a pastry? Is that what you mean?
No.
Somebody asked for pastries?
Oh god.
Oh,
Yes,
now I'm
do you
getting
have some-
hungry.
Oh god.
Okay, I've
oh
got-
lords on high.
I've got 6 pastries. I've got 6 cheddar biscuits. I'm just gonna give you all a biscuit.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yes, thank you.
Oh, wow.
I eat like a rat, so just like take everything, just like nom nom nom.
Oh, and as a side effect, let's see, what does this do? Oh, at the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice to regain hit point. Never mind. This isn't important right now. Unless you, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Enjoy the biscuits.
They were amazing. Thank you.
I am
Thank you.
very much.
Anyway. Diplomacy in my language is very different to diplomacy in basically Ash's diplomacy is fine. Everyone else's diplomacy in this group, it's very different.
I'm sorry. The clerk made me angry. I couldn't
And
That's
control
okay.
myself.
I understand. You made me mad too. You were not
Very
you were not my
diplomatic.
pets. You were not my pets. He made it sound like you were like pets to me or something. That is not true.
Rude.
He was a jerk. I agree. That's right. I look at the guards who are potentially here. So I call them a jerk. What are you going to do about it?
I don't think you can do anything about
Nothing.
it.
And they tell
That's
me
what I thought.
and they tell me not to antagonize the guards. All I want to do is look at their armor.
Listen. Your antagonizing is spraying them with acid. Mine is spraying them with vicious mockery.
I asked nicely.
It's got a point.
I could have just done it. I mean, like, I could just take it like this and
No,
point
no,
it at them
Talita,
and hit
Talita,
this
Talita,
button.
no. No. Oh, jeez.
Fine.
Look, we'll.
Please don't make me smite your tools.
You smite my tools, I smite your face.
Oh, goodness.
Okay,
All right, all right.
okay.
Look, let's
All
get
right,
back
buddy,
on
let's
track.
listen.
Back on track.
Hammer on the
Focus.
shield. All right, buddy.
No, 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 no. Save it for the Coliseum. Focus up.
All right.
So, yeah. So I think if we go north, which I think we were already set to do, that's the best place to get answers. I still think that's our best bet. Our next question is: do we prepare for this now, or do we deal with the Steel Kings? What do we? How? I guess we should check your back, Erica. We haven't looked in like a couple days. How long has that
I
been?
feel okay though. I don't know. I don't
Wonder
feel
what
weird.
acid would do to it.
God.
Probably
I don't wanna
bad
find-
things. I
Listen,
don't
I
imagine
want to
that
find out
would
what
be good.
casual stabbing would do. I don't want to find out what the acid is going to
Casual
Just
acid.
watching,
It's just
just
casual
watching
acid.
Conlon put his face in his hand.
Conlon, your
fine.
face is so red.
Yeah, my lighting. I don't know what just happened, but everything got red on my screen. I don't know.
I thought it was just because you were laughing so hard.
Partially that too,
Yeah.
but anyway.
Okay.
Casual acid.
It's just casual.
So,
Like-
something I'm worried about is that we're not ready to take on an enemy as tough as the Order of Marks
Or
Yeah.
Olmog, right? Olmog.
or Olmog. Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I think we might be tough enough for this Steel King. I think we might be
I
tough
would
enough
say
for
so.
Donovan.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
Yo, he froze us. We win a couple fights and think we're so tough. They froze us in place and just straight up murdered a dude in front of us.
Attempted murder.
Attempted murder.
He
We
is
were able
still
to save
alive.
True,
them.
we were able to save him.
Yeah, we were able to save them. Okay, but still buried a knife deep into the chest of somebody. Yeah, well, we're
Yeah,
all frozen. But
I don't
I
know.
think we're ready now. You know, I don't think they'll catch us like that again. I just put
But they
some
I don't
can
know.
really.
sleep.
I mean, not to throw shade at the DM, everything's been easy so far.
Hey,
Don't say that.
Don't.
I'm
The
sorry.
first
TPK.
dragon
in
You
a
say
thousand
that.
years is about
Why?
to descend upon
Why?
Say that.
Suddenly a dragon.
Acid
You
is about
recall
to.
that Ericos almost died last time.
That's true.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was against a bandit.
And I gave you a pause between the two fights.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah. Let's not forget about poor
Spit in
Ericos.
the face of God.
Yeah.
Why doesn't anyone ever care about me?
Oh, we cared.
Talita, is
I
this all
suppose I'm
you've
so
got?
much.
And Ericos is on the ground, almost dead next to him.
I love it.
Oh my God.
Steel cakes. Let's go.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's go after them.
All right,
I feel fine. I'm great.
I'm great. This is fine.
Maybe I could use a nap, but other than that, I feel okay.
So I think we use this work for Yosbar and level up our skill set, right? See if we can't get stronger. Because
I like the way you phrase that,
I'm
Ash.
kind of terrified. Yeah, thanks.
Very
right?
interesting use of the words.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. Yes. I did.
Yeah. So
Can we
Oh
become
no,
10X,
we should go talk to
10X
Erisea.
adventurers?
yeah, we should ask Erisea what she wants to do. Actually, see if she's on.
Yeah,
plan
so
for
let's go
this.
ahead and we'll cut back to Erisea real quick. What are you doing while they are?
Well, I
Oh
did
my,
have an
Erisea
errand.
is Zipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been there. Which is why nothing was under any sort of control.
That's so
Our
true.
old mom let us go.
Like, I let you out for 5 minutes.
Sorry, Mom.
You threatened this poor clerk.
No one has to tell mom, okay?
Deal.
Okay, so while they're gone, I would like to take Abacus for a walk down to the Carpentry Guild.
Okay.
And go in.
Set it on fire.
No.
Like not even.
Clearly you'd use acid. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
Oh my
Muting
god. This is
It's going well. It's going well.
so great. It's
This is
so
good.
great.
Muting now.
Thank you, love.
Anyway, so yes, Carpentry Guild.
Carpentry Guild.
All right. Yes. There's a man behind the counter.
Great. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I was just wondering about contracting a job.
Yes, well, we could do that.
It's not anything large. I just need a staircase built.
A staircase. Oh, well, the guild typically doesn't work in things of that size. Our work would normally be a bit larger than that, but
Seriously?
we could probably send an apprentice over. Maybe some freelancing work.
That would be lovely. We found a cellar at our place, but there's just a ladder going down, which is very difficult for my pet here to get up and down.
He notices Abacus for the first time. Oh
Oh,
my!
she's friendly. Don't worry.
Oh, well, if you say so.
I brought her because her legs are sort of short, and I wasn't sure if you'd need a visual for the size of steps that would be needed. I don't have trouble with the ladder, but I'm getting tired of lifting her out. So.
Yes. Calderax, come over here. Talk to this nice woman and her pet. And so he, from kind of behind some of the stacks of wood that are in this place, comes a tiefling, younger tiefling man who is clearly an apprentice of the guild. Yes. Hello.
Hello. I was hoping to get a staircase built, and this gentleman said that you might be someone I could talk to about that.
Oh, yes. I'm sure I could help with that.
Well, I'm located at the Wyvern.
Do you know where that is?
Yes. I spent some time there over the festival.
Oh,
It's quite a nice place.
yes. Well, we discovered a cellar that has an entrance in the pantry, and I was hoping to get a staircase down to there because right now it's just a ladder.
Oh, well, I could probably figure that out. I'll come by and I'll take a look and I will let you know what my quote would be, how much it would cost, and we probably could get started fairly soon.
Lovely. Well, I look forward to seeing you then.
Wonderful.
All right, come on, Abby. I'll go out. And
Cool.
then I just go back home and down into the pit and work
Cool.
on my little grain mill with the bones.
All right.
Grind it
so
away. Getting that
y'all-
bone meal.
Y'all headed back to the Wyvern? Cool. Taking the trains again?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Cool.
please.
trying the
You
whole
get back
time
pretty quick?
to convince Talita not to steal the arcanium.
It's like you guys don't trust me at all.
Cool. Yep. So you make it back, no problems. When you get there, the bar is starting to fill up. There's, it's getting a little later. There seem to be some more people there. Bartender is behind the bar, still working.
What's the bartender's name? Do you remember? 'Cause I do not.
1 second.
I do.
Erfa?
I have it in my notes.
Um,
Erva.
I remembered.
Nice.
You know,
where did I
Nod.
write this?
sneak a biscuit to Erva.
Shit,
hard.
you had 6. So everyone got one but
I didn't
me?
eat mine.
Mhm.
Wait, what? Are there 1, 2, 3? There's 6 of us.
Yeah, I didn't get one.
Yeah, but I didn't give yours away.
Okay.
Here, have a biscuit. I'm pretty cute. You get one.
Cool. Erva kind of takes a bite and kind of blushes for a second after you've given her this very delicious snack. Oh, well, thank you.
There's no spices on it. Why did her face turn? Okay.
All right.
We should
What
sell
would you
cheese
all
biscuits
like to do now?
at the
It
tavern.
is- Yeah,
Oh man.
you could start. It's
I want to find Ercia and fill her in on everything that transpired at the colleges.
Everything.
Yeah.
You did what?
Not everything. Not everything. I very much gloss over a lot of the conversation that happened with the clerk. So it's kind of just like the highlights of what happened, just the information without so much how it was obtained. essentially.
we met a guy. He was a jerk. We
Yeah.
did nothing. Nothing.
Yeah,
nothing
we
at
were
all.
so you would be so proud. That's kind of what I actually say.
Don't
I'm
sell it
so
too hard.
glad. I'm so glad, Ash.
Yeah, it was really we were really stoic, and we kept our cool even though this person
Aragos
was
is
all up
Talita
in our
bickering?
face.
Really?
Yeah, but
Well,
anyway, I don't want to
Talita,
dwell
I
on
told
that.
You, no, you cannot shoot acid at the. Oh,
No,
hi.
no acid. We haven't shot acid at anyone.
Fine.
No, we're good.
Talita storms out and goes to a shop to get some metal.
Hi, how's it going, everybody? How's it going? No, back to your drinks, please.
Yes, but getting back on track, we've discovered some information. It seems that one of the farmer's children, Calum,
Clank, clunk.
it was Calum, right?
Kylum.
Kylum.
Kylie.
Kylum was in the same expedition that disappeared 6 years ago, the one that my sister was in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. It was definitely a surprise, and it was tough enough to be in that college anyway. But yeah, they haven't been helpful on the situation, so we don't really have much. I mean, other than the information I've already gathered and a lot of the stuff we've uncovered. But yeah, I just wanted to fill you in because you weren't there, and I thought you should know.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right. I wonder if Kylan would have more information about.
It would, because it's interesting. They also said that Kylam is not really a fan of the guards, which makes this whole situation even more, or no, not a fan of the college of the giver, which just makes the
Well,
situation.
they lost us.
Well, if
Yeah.
their child
Oh, for
disappeared and
sure.
they weren't given any answers, I wouldn't be a fan either.
Yeah, no, but just to be in a situation where, he has to work with them to deliver food to the guards, it's just,
Oh, that's very true.
yeah.
Poor man.
Yeah, but we did consider, also because of Ericos's issue, traveling north to figure out what's going on with him, but as well, that's the best clue I have towards my sister. But we don't feel that we're really ready for something like that yet. So we wanted to, I think, try to further deal with the Steel Kings. What do you think about that?
Oh, absolutely. I think that they're very dangerous. They're doing very bad
true.
things, and I think putting a stop to it is important.
Yeah, I think, couldn't have said it better myself. So I guess the next question is, do we talk to Yozabar? And do we...
Well, Yozabar is not really a boss. We don't have to tell him everything.
No, I don't want to tell him. I thought he had more information for us. I have some ideas as well, something we could try. But
we could gather some information on our own.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with that.
I
just know
he
said he had
how...
a lead.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about Yosavar still.
Well,
not that I distrust him as much as I did before, but he seems to have his fingers in every little thing.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
And that, I don't know. I don't know why it just rubs me a bit odd.
No, yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I think we can pursue this a bit further on our own if we want at this point. If we're not doing it for Yozabar, which generally comes in return of money and, help for things like sourcing materials and stuff, I guess at this point we're just doing this just to get ready for the next thing, right? Like, it's not really about the money anymore. It's just about stopping them and getting ready to go north.
Oh, a little bit about money.
Money, right? Yeah, some money. But I'm sure we'll collect some along the way. We can just continue to loot bodies that we leave behind us in a trail.
You didn't. You didn't
wait,
leave
how many
any
bandits
bodies.
we killed last time? Compare that to like Mara's fighting in a ring against people.
I didn't kill anybody.
We can
You
always
didn't
make money there.
leave any bodies on this trip,
No,
did you, Ash?
No.
No
bodies.
No.
No bodies.
No bodies. Actually,
Okay,
best behavior.
that's good.
Really, best behavior.
one
Nobody
was
shot
ever in any
acid at
danger.
anyone. No one was ever
Okay,
in
that's not
danger.
true.
Didn't even happen.
Yeah.
Didn't even happen.
No, it's absolutely true.
No acid was shot at
Never
someone.
shot it at anyone.
No acid was shot at anyone. This is...
Yeah, it wasn't aimed at them at all.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not... Again, I feel like we're
Alright.
getting off track. But yeah,
I'm
think...
glad no one's dead.
Yeah, that makes two of us. It was touch and go for a second. Oh wait, I mean, no, never mind. So what are we gonna do about Donovan? I guess if we're gonna pursue this on our own, what's our next step?
I feel like we should get some more intel, figure out kind of what his general movements look like, what we can do basically to weaken him if we can at all before we strike.
I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We're gonna put that down as plan number 1. And that's a really good one. Does anyone else have any plans? All right, plan number 1 it is. I did have an idea.
Wow, I have really good plans, don't I?
Yeah, you do have good plans. I mean, that was a great plan. I do have one idea, but it could be kind of risky. It's definitely dangerous, but it could work. Do we want to hear it?
Let's hear it.
Okay.
would
Sounds
love
like
to
that's gonna be our next plan number 1.
Well, I've finally been able to get some spells to work, and I have a spell that I want to try. I've tried it before. I've never really been able to get it to take hold much, but I could try and disguise myself as Thunon and talk to Donovan.
Ooh, I like this idea.
I don't. This is dangerous.
It's like I
How
said,
will you
it's
receive
definitely
backup?
dangerous. Well, see, I don't know. I think that's where plan 1 or A, I can't remember
I
what
mean,
I said,
Erisea can
where
hide
plan
as
A
an
comes
animal
in.
nearby.
Right, which is part of Marwa's plan, right? We get some intel, we kind of figure out where we're gonna do this meet. We kind of know it's at the docks. We get that set up. I turn into Thunon and maybe have like a throat injury, so I could do like a voice, so that, like a
Oh, badass.
yeah, so he doesn't know why. And I have an excuse for my voice being off. And then we try and get some information. And if it all goes south, you save me.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
sounds like a good plan.
Extraction.
With
We'll
lots of
work on the extraction.
Yeah, we need a good extraction plan.
A diversion. That's what we
Mhm.
need. We need a diversion.
Not a die version, but
But a die.
Oh.
yes.
Yeah. Right. So we do a diversion, and then I make my exit during the diversion. But we only have 1 hour, I think.
Oh, of your disguise?
Yes, until I turn back into me. And if I
How
lose
hard is it to actually
concentration,
cast?
I'll also turn back into me. And I haven't done this successfully really ever yet. So
Okay, so who are we going to practice on? Who are we going to mess with?
Perhaps some trial runs.
yeah, perhaps some trial runs would be good.
I mean, we could test his concentration with a little bit of acid.
Oh, okay, hang on. Wait, is that you or Ruby speaking? I can't tell.
Okay,
You
see,
can tell
when
it's
I'm
Talita
speaking,
because
it's
he
about
said
stabbing.
acid.
That's right.
Yes, if it was Ruby, it would have been with a knife.
That's it.
Yeah, it would have been with stabbing, so like
That's fair.
poison stabbing, like acid stabbing. Like
Okay.
you put like a bunch of acid on
Ow.
a dagger and then you stab.
Yeah, ooh, that's deep in the wound. That's just like acid inside of you.
Yeah, but you wouldn't feel it though, because like the acid just like
I'm curious.
kills all of your nervous
Okay,
systems.
okay. I'm not sure that's how that
funny,
works, but
yes.
I'll go with that.
I mean, wait, if you put your hand into lava, like you wouldn't expect to feel your
That's true,
fingers.
because it's just gone, right? Like it's just, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
your arm's going to be on fire, but your fingers, you won't feel that at
Yeah.
all.
Same
Interesting.
with acid. Like if you put your fingers in acid, they're just gonna disintegrate and then like dissolve, and you won't be able to feel anything. So if you
Well,
put acid on a dagger,
I think it takes
you're
a
actually
little while.
making it immerse you
Wouldn't the
100%.
dagger disintegrate then?
If you're quick enough, I think you could get from acid
Like
to body,
Ruby's
Like-
brain is like
dip, stab.
exploding.
Dip
Dip,
stab.
Or take some of the armor from those guards and make it into a dagger. And then it should be fine, right?
Oh, my goodness. Obsidian daggers with acid.
So I have a question. How
Yeah.
how hard is it for you to cast? Like, imagine you've mastered the disguise spell.
Yeah.
How hard is it for you to cast this? Because we could probably, if you could cast it on the fly,
I can.
we could probably get a little more time for you. Like, we could put you in some kind of, non-magical disguise, and then you could magic your face up.
Yeah, I can do it on the fly. I need actually.
cool.
Let me verify that. Actually, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I have to.
So Mara wants to knock some heads in, and I think that the best way, yes, I'm referring to myself in the third person. I think that the best way to get closer to squishing bad guys is to do both of these. To do some recon, do some investigation. I honestly think that we could use Yosabar as a whatchamacallit, a
A
resource,
test?
but
Oh,
I'm very
resource, yeah.
trusting. As a test! That is brilliant!
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what he'd say to you. But anyway, but
I thought you were dead.
I paid to have you killed. But I think that both of these are things that we can do. I think that they complement each other quite well.
I agree.
It's what I was saying wasn't that we shouldn't use Yosabar. I just think we should keep an eye out because he seems to be involved in everything.
Truth.
I feel like, yeah, and I feel like right now, the vibe I'm getting, vibe check from Yosabar is that what the Steel Kings and the Order are doing are bad for business for Yosabar, and so he doesn't want it to happen because the environment that he's in right now is thriving, and if they mess that up, that messes up things for them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like we're aligned on the same goal, but I'm with you. I don't just trust Yosabar. I think that they're going to be out for themselves always first. Right now, we're just something to help them achieve their goals.
Agreed.
All right. So,
I'm just listening to the Skyrim music.
yeah,
in the
so
background.
good. So what's our next move then?
Sleep.
Yeah, that's a good.
Well, yeah,
that's a
we
good
should
move.
sleep.
Probably.
I gotta
Wait,
practice.
are we talking PC or real life now?
I meant in game. Yeah, what are we doing?
I think I don't know. I might. So the Steel Kings they handle like the shipping and stuff, right?
Well, they do a lot of stuff through the docks. I don't think there's like
Okay.
3 merchants I think that handle a lot of or a couple merchants at least that handle a lot of the stuff coming in through the docks, but they'll smuggle things in.
Gotcha. So are we too well known now to go undercover and like try and get a job with one of the gangs? Like, is that something that
I wonder.
I don't know?
That's a good question. I think we can figure out what they're doing without like necessarily having a person on the inside, Like we just kind of observe
Or we could
the
find somebody on
docks.
the inside.
We could find someone on the inside and do some casual smacking.
Stabbing.
Yeah, stabbing. I think we can escalate to stabbing, and we can also now escalate to acid. We have options.
Yeah, they're gonna be tripping.
Yeah, we have options.
No, they won't be tripping. They'll be melting.
Yeah. 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 I think maybe we just do that, and like maybe Aracia, you could do some reconnaissance as well. Like you can get real close to pretty much whoever you want. It's quite an amazing skill.
As long as I'm not harmed.
Yeah.
If I take any damage, then I would of course revert, but I certainly can try.
I was thinking like maybe some birds or something, see what you pick up.
Can't do birds
Oh,
yet.
right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Mousies?
I could do a rat. Rats are common at the shipyards, I imagine.
Yeah, but do they have cats and traps and stuff maybe that they would use to stop them from getting into the warehouses?
I have something else I could try.
Oh?
I could try and potentially summon something that could fly, but again, I have no idea if I'll be able to pull this off.
Magic is wild.
Magic is wild, but
especially for Ruby.
I was gonna say except for Ruby.
I wish this joke could be could hold more weight to it. It's actually going down, but it's been months.
The calamity. This will be the second
You'll get
calamity. Like as soon as that natural one happens, it's just gonna be. But I could try. I could try to summon something like a hawk. I don't know if that would.
Would they be able to communicate to you what?
I can see and hear through their eyes and ears. If this works, but I'll be blind and deaf here, so I will need y'all to watch after me.
I'll watch after you.
I will need someone to watch after me.
I'll
This
watch
weekend at
after you,
Bernie's here.
Ash.
Ericos, thank you for volunteering to watch after me.
Sure, no problem. I would like to point out this is a lot of subterfuge. We could just attack.
I am
but
not
it's nice to
opposed
be
to that
prepared.
plan either.
But it would be good to know what their forces are, where they're located.
I think it'd
We might attack and Donovan have some slippery route out.
That's still
I-
going to be a
I like the,
possibility.
I like the idea of you spying through something.
Wouldn't the city guard aid us if we were to inform them of how high this goes and perhaps maybe, join in the attack?
I don't know how high it goes.
I'm not sure I trust the city guard. They were a little too involved last time.
You're only saying that because you can't spew acid on them.
Well, I don't trust the college, and the college is over everything, and everything always seems to lead back to the colleges, and I don't know. I'm very distrustful for obvious
We might
reasons.
be able to make an alliance if we feel that we need more manpower. We might be able to make an alliance with the Alley Sharks because we know that they are against the Steel Kings.
Well, now that is something.
Although we might not trust them in other matters.
The enemy,
They probably would not stab us in the back if we were going against their competitors.
I would.
Yes, but they're not you. You wouldn't stab me in the back, would you, Ruby? Unless I asked you
So,
to.
real quick, before we go deep into that,
Only in the heart and only from deep love.
Oh.
Pat
your
a
head.
good answer.
Wow.
Yeah, I would rather. Whenever you find a town with this much crime, usually the worst part of the crime is being done by the people who run it.
Well, they're definitely not stopping it, right?
Yeah. I mean, they didn't stop us from dragging in the wiggly body.
This is true. That's a
Wiggle,
really
wiggle,
good
wiggle.
point.
I can
A
just
wiggle,
carry
wiggle,
around
wiggle,
dead
wiggle,
bodies in my back and they don't bat an eye.
Well, so far they've been alive, right? No, the first one was dead. First one was definitely dead.
Very much so.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Where did we even get that dead body from?
Oh, we got it from the docks. Remember, we killed.
Where
some people?
did we get that dead body from? Things I never thought I'd hear.
honestly don't even remember.
We do need a team motto. Where do we even get that dead body from?
Where did that dead body come from? I don't know.
Everyone takes that at Ruby. Ruby!
Oh, Ruby.
Then the crowd
I
laughs
always
like
have
the
a dead
TV.
body or two in my hair.
Okay. I don't remember. But yeah, then I'd say for now, let's do some reconnaissance, and I feel like once we have more information, we'll have a lot. We'll be able to make better decisions if we have more data.
Okay, I guess we don't have to go charging right in.
I'm not opposed to that plan. I think there's still a strong opportunity for us to at some point charge in and just lay down some Steel Kings.
We will need your righteous hammer, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Righteous hammer.
I don't know. He's righteous
Very
and
bad.
he's a
I want
hammer.
to hit things because things hit me hard last time.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
And I want my just desserts.
Let's go play whack-a-mole.
We can go get more pastries.
Not that kind of dessert.
Okay, so I think we have a plan, a semi-plan. So how are we gonna do the recon? Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn into a bird, or no, I'm gonna summon a bird. Oh dear Lord, help us! We're in so much trouble.
Well, I think if we get a good night's sleep,
Yeah.
and we start fresh in the morning, we can go right into recon. If you want to spend the rest of the day practicing birdery,
Yeah. I'm gonna start with
Then
something
I will
smaller.
watch.
Okay.
I totally want to watch.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna start summoning something smaller, like I don't know, what's small? Like a mouse.
Aw.
I'll do a mouse. I'll start with a mouse, and then we'll do a hawk. We'll go from mouse to hawk. Logical path. This is gonna be great. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of
Very small rocks.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can try
Actually,
summoning our horsies.
I
Wait,
need.
is it a
Oh,
magical summon or is it something that exists?
it's a magical summon.
Okay.
But it has to be
Oh.
like of a real animal. And yeah, you can only do like certain. Like I couldn't summon a horse, especially not now. I don't think, right? I would have to check, but I don't think a horse is possible. It's like
The
mainly
DM says nay.
small animals. Or no. Yeah,
You
exactly.
can summon a seahorse.
A seahorse.
So
Yes.
in your current location, that
Not
might not be
helpful.
good.
But that is
I
going to be
mean,
helpful in
we are
the
going
future.
down to the docks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fresh water. It's a big lake.
Oh yeah, that's right.
A lake horse.
Okay, yeah. So let's go summon a mouse. So I'm gonna go. Make sure I have everything I need though, because I'm gonna need some stuff. I have to do a ritual.
Got some incense and some charcoal.
Exactly. That's exactly what I need. And I need a brass brazier, a brass bowl to boil things
Brazier.
in. Brazier. I don't know.
Brazier is
What's
a
it?
bra.
Oh, brazier's a bra. Yeah, I need a brass bra. So I'm gonna go get that.
You could have put some fire in it.
Yeah. What is it? Now I'm gonna say
Brazier.
brazier again. Brazier.
Like
Thank
like
you.
Frasier.
Yeah, brazier. Yeah, I need one of those. So I have to go to the store. The wizard store. No, what's
I like the idea of giving you a brass bra.
I do too. It's got like a red Sony vibe. What is that place again? The shop called? The cool
Alicarns, White's Whimsies,
That's
and Wonders.
with the creepy clerk? Is that the one?
The
Friendly.
flirty.
He's
clerk.
friendly.
Oh, okay,
friendly.
that's right.
He's
Yeah, yeah.
flirty.
We like him.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's go there.
It's open.
Ding ding.
Who
Yeah.
all's going?
Yeah, who wants to come with and watch this?
Oh,
Terrible.
I want to watch.
Yeah.
I definitely want to watch this.
I'm not going to
so-
be able to do
Yeah.
this. I'm going to
During-
definitely. This is like I'm going to buy supplies and everyone's just like watching. Like, is he really going to?
We're gonna help
this?
you. We're gonna support you. Don't worry. No. We're gonna
Oh,
support
now
you.
I feel like I should go.
Oh no.
Keep people under control.
I promise not to murder anyone.
I will stay back because I have something that I forgot to do.
All right.
Cool. Great. So yeah, the shop is open. You all head in. As you walk in, once again, your clothes are cleaned, and you now smell lightly of flowers.
I forgot that happens. Oh, this
Yep,
is the best.
every time.
We have to
We
just
never
stop
have
here.
to shower. We just have
Yeah.
to visit every day.
We gotta stop here on the way back to the Wyvern from like every trip.
It's just floral.
Just walk in, walk back out. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for this amazing free service.
Yeah, so I approach, gonna go up to the counter and start looking around, and then I'm just gonna ask, I need charcoal and some incense.
Yes. Well, I can help you with that.
And like a brass bowl.
Are you summoning a familiar?
I'm gonna try.
Oh, well, we sell familiar kits. Just back in the back corner.
This is epic. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a couple familiar
Package deal.
kits. How many are there?
I'm imagining just like super kitschy boxes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, me too.
like you find in like Barnes and Noble.
Or like in a head shop, you know. It's like
Yeah.
all right. Okay.
Yeah. So in the back, there's a little, like set of bowls and the various ingredients that you need, and there's a little sign that just says, like, kits, full kits, 15 gold, ingredients, 10 gold. So you can put them together and get as much as you need.
Okay, I'm gonna get like 3 full kits. Right? Because then I could try three spells.
You only need you only need one brazier.
Oh, right. Okay.
Um,
So I'll get one brazier, and then I guess like enough to do like 3 summonings. We'll try
Okay.
that.
Cool. So that would be 35 gold total.
Okay. Here you go. Taking my money.
Wonderful. Well, best of luck with your spell. How's that bow treating you?
The bow is awesome. But I do find that I don't really have many situations where I know the name of the person I'm shooting at. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a common problem with Eclins.
Yeah.
Ericos actually laughs. It's like...
Magic always comes with a cost and always has downsides that we don't intend.
Thanks. That's real helpful right now.
What's the downside of summoning a familiar?
Summoning something not familiar.
It turns against you and
unfamiliar
it tries to kill
summoning.
You.
I don't know. It goes in reverse, and I go somewhere else as something summoned. I mean, I don't know.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That's a
This is a good question. This is why I'm terrified of magic, and this is why it's taken me so long to be able to put somebody to sleep. So let's hope this goes well.
Cool.
We believe in you. Everybody listen. Get ready to run. This all goes eventually wrong. I'm sorry. No, you got this, Ash. My man. You got this.
Talita starts welding up a steel barrier.
Does anybody watch Marvel movies? I'm definitely having putting on the Gauntlet vibes right now when they shut all the steel doors around the whole building, lock everything down. Everyone's got shields up.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Wyvern. Go into the study. I'm gonna clear a big space on the floor. I'm gonna open up.
Do it in the boat hole.
Well,
do it in the boat hole.
Yeah, no, I think the study is the right place. Or actually, I should do this in the attic.
My bedroom, you guys.
I know.
No arcane practices in my bedroom. I will draw the line there.
I think I'll actually go the furthest away from Ericia's bedroom and go to the attic. That's actually a better place to be drawing arcane symbols on the floor and stuff instead of the study.
And creepy.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go up there and start. Yeah, take out my spell book, looking at the design, getting that ready, getting the incense, getting the brazier set up, and then did I say it right? I did, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so then I'm gonna set that up, sit down, light the incense, and start my ritual. And if y'all are gonna watch, you're gonna be bored because it takes me an hour to do this. So
still watching.
We'll come back in an hour. You got
yeah, well, part of that time is setting up and getting ready as well, but then I have to do the whole attunement and the summoning. So I get to work on that. That's what I'm doing, and I'm in the zone, so I'm not really.
I don't stop watching for a second. I'm very distracting.
Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, so it takes an hour of setup and then plus 10 minutes, which is really weird. An hour and 10 minutes it takes.
So it's the hour of setup, and then it's a 10-minute. Actual spells take 10 minutes to cast.
Perfect.
Plus
there we
their
go.
setup.
So there's the story.
So.
Okay, so then you really only have to wait 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I already did
go
the
and
hour
grab
setup.
pastries meanwhile.
Yeah. So I channel all of my energy for the 10 minutes. I'm doing all the hand gestures. I'm trying to make sure I get them all in order. I'm super nervous, sweaty palms, nervous, trying to make sure I get this right. And then 10 minutes later, I just focus on a mouse, making a mouse. I'm just picturing in front of me, 5 feet in front of me, a little mouse running around, and try to summon it.
Cool. So as you kind of concentrate, you get all your circles drawn out. It seems correct. And you really focus. You start to feel the energy build. Same kind of feeling that you had when you cast the sleep spell, and you get the hand motions down, following them pretty much step for step, and you start to see this little bit of spectral energy in front of you, and then nothing happens.
Son of a bitch. All right. So we got to go back to square one because I got to do this all over again. So buckle up, folks. We're going to try again. Yeah. So I think I would just have to do the 10-minute part and new incense and stuff, right? Like I don't have to redraw the whole circle.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. I have another kit. So I'm going to pull out the incense from that, light it up, sit down, 10 minutes. Same thing. Try to be a little calmer this time. Focus on making sure I get all the movements correct.
Can we aid him in any way?
And Ruby throws a pastry
Vibe.
at him.
Oh dear
Not
Lord.
like to eat.
Oh.
Maybe it would maybe aid him if you guys left him alone.
Nope.
Sure. Fair
That
enough.
cannot be the solution. Okay, so yeah, I concentrate even through getting hit in the side of the head with something soft and doughy. And I'm still focused on this mouse, and I try again, and boom.
Cool. So yeah, this time, you kind of like focus on the circles. You clear your mind as you picture just this pure representation of a mouse that is, as you kind of feel inside of you this connection to something much deeper and much like more fundamental. You can feel the spark kind of growing in your chest a little bit. The spark of magic as you kind of do the hand gestures, bring things together. The brazier bursts into flames, all of the materials inside completely consumed, as out of the bowl rises a little mouse.
Yay, you did it!
I pick up the little mouse, and I'm like, look, I made a mouse! Oh my goodness. All right, well,
You're so cute.
yeah, we got to do another test. Ericus, I need your help. So
Oh my. Sure. What can I do?
I put the mouse down, I put my hand on Ericus's shoulder, and I channel the mouse's vision and hearing.
Yep. Yeah. So once again, kind of dig deep and feel that connection. This time, that spark that you have inside of you is still there, but it feels slightly separated as well. You can feel almost two presences of that. And as you focus on the second one, it's stronger and stronger and stronger until all of a sudden, nothing really seems to happen, but you open your eyes, and standing up in front of you is a giant version of yourself and Ericos and Mara.
So trippy. So I'm gonna that's cool. So like I can see and hear, but I don't have like control. So the mouse just does what it does, and I can communicate with them telepathically up to like 100 feet, I believe is the gist.
Mm-hmm.
But like they're still just like a mouse, so it's just like
you can command them.
Okay.
You have full command. It will listen to any command that you give it.
Oh snap! So I command the mouse to like climb up onto my own shoulder.
Yep. So as you're watching it, you kind of scurry up. It's a very strange sensation because you're both in your own mind and seeing through the eyes of another at the same time. And so you see yourself kind of as you climb up yourself and sit, as you kind of gaze around the room. Everything is much bigger than it was, but you've successfully mastered your familiar.
Awesome. Woo-hoo. All right. So I release that connection. And I come back and I say, okay, well, it worked. It worked for a mouse. I think we could try for a hawk, but I think I definitely need some rest first. I think this is more than enough for today, but this mouse is here now until it's not. So
yeah,
until I conjure something else.
As you're kind of sitting there, the mouse kind of like scurries down and finds a little hole, a little spot just in your armor that doesn't get in the way or anything, but just kind of rests there and chills with you.
Oh man, I need a
Got
name.
a snuggly mouse.
I think I'll call it Biscuit.
Oh!
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
As you say that, Ruby gives you the biscuit.
Oh, I definitely give some to the mouse.
So freaking cute.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna be able to do this.
Cool.
Are you gonna try for the hawk once after a rest?
Yeah, definitely gonna try and rest up first, and then I mean I imagine getting pretty late at this point anyway, right? Yeah,
Yep,
and
it's been
yeah, and so tomorrow then we can get some information. I'm all about it.
cool. Anybody else doing anything at this time? Anybody want to?
Sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep time for
Long
Ericos.
rest.
Ericos week.
I'm gonna prepare 2 treats. Oh wait, they only last 8 hours. I'll do it in the morning. Basically they give you 2 temporary hit points. So I'm gonna make some treats in the morning.
Cool.
I would like to clean my staff.
Yeah.
So that it no longer has brain matter on it.
Reasonable.
And
Foods.
just fit the pieces together and just sort of concentrate on the wood and the feeling of it and just try to get the wood to get back together and cast mending technically,
Yeah.
but that's how I'm flavoring it is
Cool.
with my connection with the material to return to how it ought to be.
Yeah. So as you concentrate on the wood in front of you, you can feel that something has fundamentally changed in the wood now. It is something once unmade can never be truly remade. But however, as you kind of concentrate and focus, you can feel the energy of the Aya and the magic that kind of permeates everything within the staff, within you, and you manage to kind of just weave back together many of the fabric of reality, almost of nature, and you look back. It's not a perfect mend. It's not a perfect, what the slice was still there. However, now your staff has this small bulbous shape where more wood has grown and grown into the other wood and tangled together, and you have a small tangled knot where your staff was sliced open. And now is looking slightly more natural, though the carvings on it are still very much visible, and it is back together. Cool. Anyone else doing anything?
Talita would like to try and make a little contraption that he can set a time on to wake himself up.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, you're trying to make an alarm clock?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, very good. Good job.
So I
That's
actually have
awesome.
something for this. I have actually written this. Yeah. So
Wait. There's
do
time.
you have the spell? You have the alarm spell, yes?
I have the what is it called? Yeah, it's I could have sworn I had it. Apparently not. Apparently I switched it out at one point. So I do not.
That's okay. So you could use a very small piece of arcanium to do this. And basically you don't have to have the spell always prepared when you're using arcanium.
Okay.
So, using the ritual kind of to make them arcanium, like you manage to get a very small piece of it that you connect to this, what seems to be just a very rudimentary piece of like clockwork and gears. And you will need to set in a very small gemstone, and it'll basically rotate, and as it hits the arcanium piece, the spell will be cast. And so you manage just to make one. It'll cost you I don't know, you probably need like a 5 gold piece gem, about that size.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be huge. And yeah, you managed to get all the pieces together, and now you have a spell timer,
All right.
alarm clock.
He would like to set it for 4 hours
All right,
and then go to bed.
cool. It's set. Sweet.
I
How long
swear,
is
if
it
this
up
thing
to
wakes
the timer?
everyone up, I'm coming down there and smashing it with my hammer.
Eh,
You only want to sleep for 4 hours?
Yes.
I think turtles don't need as much sleep, do they?
Or are they like elves?
I don't know if they need as much sleep or not, but Talita has plans in the middle of the night.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh man, I should have known.
Don't get all of us awake again. Come on,
Oh, I
no.
should have known.
You're not
Uh,
gonna get a long rest
Wow,
if you
okay.
do that.
While Talita is asleep, I'm gonna roll stealth and see if I can switch that alarm from 4
You
hours
don't even
into
know he
later
has
into
I
the
it.
didn't
night.
tell anyone.
Yeah,
So
you don't
8.
know he has it. That would
Yeah,
be nice
I didn't
though.
tell.
We don't know about it.
You also don't know what he's plotting.
That's
Nope,
also
no one
true.
knows.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
we know what he's plotting.
Yeah.
Everyone going to sleep?
Yeah, that's what I said I
Okay.
was doing.
Cool. Cool. Well, 4 hours later, you hear the sound of a small bell ringing in your head.
I scream as loud as I can. Talita!
Not
No,
you.
we
Can't
wouldn't
hear
hear
it.
it.
Just
head.
Talita
Just
hears it.
Talita.
Oh wait, I thought it was in all of our heads.
No. So alarm can either make a mental alarm that just pings like one person up to a mile away.
Wow.
And then otherwise it's the sound of a handbell for 10 seconds within 60 feet. So I'm assuming Talita made the mental one since he didn't want to wake anybody up. So cool. Yeah, 4 hours
Wait,
later.
really? Did Talita was actually considerate about other people?
He's
No, he didn't
considerate
want to
about
get
his
caught.
life.
Yeah, he's
Doesn't
sneaking
want
out.
us to
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
All right.
He's going on a
What do we do
secret
with
mission.
Talita?
So,
So great.
I'm worried.
Talita's gonna get up. He's gonna go grab some wood, enough to make a short ladder.
Oh my goodness.
And he's gonna go to the nearest rail station.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is there lights around the rail station? Are these things still running at night? What's the
Yeah, they run 24/7.
at this particular rail station? What's the interval that they come by?
It would probably be every 30 minutes, around something like that.
So, and then the tunnel that these are up high, but are they up high or are they underground? How do these?
They're up high. They're like monorail style or like tram, like
Okay. Because you had
elevated
mentioned
trains.
that the arcanium is embedded in stuff up high.
Yes.
Is there space for somebody with a ladder between the train and the walls?
So the way that it works, there's the towers, and each tower has at least the ones that are like the stops. Each tower has arcanium kind of embedded into it, and as you go up, at the top is the train station, and so I mean there's plenty of room. It's a tower.
Okay. So he's going to go to the nearest piece of arcanium, start building a ladder there.
Okay.
And get up to it and start chipping away at around the arcanium that's there, making sure to. Actually, he's brought the alarm clock with him, and he's set it for. He waits for the one train to come, and then sets it for 15 minutes and starts chipping away.
So
Pull them out.
I have I'm just gonna, did Talita think to maybe leave a note just in case? It's like, if I'm not here in the morning, I'm probably in jail.
No, because then what if somebody saw the note and tried to come stop him?
Okay.
I have no more questions.
Yeah, just enjoy the ride. Just buckle in.
I am. I'm going to. That's
Yeah,
it.
All right. Yeah. So roll. Are you trying to do this stealthily? Are you trying to be?
I'm trying to not get noticed, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me stealth.
That's a 9.
Okay. And go ahead and roll me perception.
That's a 3.
So, Yeah, you set up the ladder. You get everything. You've got your timer set, and you're feeling pretty good. Like you are pretty sure things are going pretty well.
Everything's going
and
really bad.
you start to kind of get real engrossed in your task. The arcanium is not coming out. It seems very set in here, and even though it is a fairly soft metal, you manage to scrape off like a small piece of it using just like the tools that you have. But as you stand there, about 10 minutes pass, and from below you hear, "Hey, stop that!"
I'm just doing repairs.
Make me persuasion roll.
Oh.
Please.
9.
Yes.
He said, "There's no scheduled repairs for this station."
I know, it's an emergency repair. Can you let me get back to my job?
No, you're gonna have to come down here. If you're truly making repairs, you're gonna need to show me your guild membership.
If I don't get this done quickly, there's going to be a train crash. You need to leave me alone.
All right, we're gonna have to take you in.
You want people to die?
Oh god, he's going to jail.
Oh yeah, 100% going to jail.
All right. So, all right. How many? As you stand there, as you say that, I gotta see. Okay, so, yeah. So as you say, you turn and you notice the people talking to you are two of those guards in pitch black armor, and as you are like telling them these lies, one of them begins to start crackling with energy, and the armor kind of begins to kind of crackle with this like eldritch arcane energy. As he kind of points at you, this bolt leaps from his hand, hits you, and you kind of just slowly teeter a little bit on this ladder back and forth, and you fall. And as you're falling, you don't quite hit the ground before you fall asleep.
Oh, snap.
And about a minute later, you wake up in chains in the back of a guard wagon on your way to jail.
Did they take my welder?
Yes, yeah, no. There, you see in this like like an apple, the crates that they like just like a small wooden crate. You just see everything that would have been on your back is just in the crate, and you are chained to the side of this wagon.
Can I reach it?
You can no. you pull your arms. You notice it's tight too, because your shell is like, this is clearly not really built for Tortles. Like your shell is very constricting at this point.
Talita goes to jail.
All right, well,
We have no idea.
I guess I'm gonna have to fix this problem.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
So how about us?
Yeah. So I actually let's we can fast forward to the next day. But
I mean, we probably wouldn't expect anything for a couple of days because we would just like assume Talita just went
Kinda
somewhere on the
true.
business and
like
like always didn't communicate anything.
it's
Reasonable.
true. But yeah, so I'm actually thinking maybe we'll call the stream here around this time.
Oh
11:30.
my goodness.
And we can pick up with the arrest of Talita next time.
Oh my goodness. Cliffhanger.
Well done, Talita.
Cliffhanger.
So the rest of us, I assume, can take a full rest.
Yes, everyone
yeah,
else
I've been
gets a
doing
full
that. I've been
rest.
sleeping. Ericos is out like a rock.
Yeah.
Long rest.
All right. We're gonna transition out of here.
All All right.
All
Thanks,
right.
y'all.
Alrighty.
For joining.
See y'all. Woo, what a cliffhanger.
Bye.
All right, folks.